If your car
Already?
getting problems and your phone getting problems, then they go fix it too.
Right.
They go fix your phone and your car.
It's priorities.
Come on.
You have to fix your grill.
So what I'm saying, as women, you recommend that the breast be done if it's not up to par?
If it personally affecting you, I find if
hold
it personally affecting you, but I'm not recommending nothing. I say
There's not a recommendation. It is just,
I
I
say-
just find,
I will do it, but it is not.
I just
you
feel
have
as
to
though
do
a
it.
woman must know how she feel about herself. And if after you bring forth a youth, and you know you suckle your child, and you look in the mirror and you're not satisfied, I find nothing wrong with
But
organizing.
Let me ask a
yourself.
question, right? Because I don't know if I just out of the loop with the whole breast implants and whatever. But there was a time that I was sucking on some breastises. And the nipples was, it felt real,
Rubbery?
and like it had no texture. And I felt it was like,
that is because it had one sock too many.
nah,
No.
nah,
It
it
just
honestly had no
probably like
texture.
that.
It had no texture on it.
Like a
And
jelly nipple?
no, like I mean, I interact with women already who've done
Describe
the
the texture,
boobs,
like
but
actual
no,
rubber,
like it
like
had
a
no,
rubber from
like
a
it just
school?
No
it-
grooves?
It just like it
No
just had
beads
no
on it, huh?
feeling, no just no texture. Like I didn't know,
It's
I didn't
smooth.
even. I know mentally, I
That's-
knew
that's a
my
nipple.
tongue was on the nipple, but the feeling from my tongue,
Not feeling like
I
a-
wasn't. It wasn't feeling like it was a nipple.
Like any other thing, it just feel like
So it fake, her chest was fake
it
already?
probably just smooth.
It was done. It was done up.
Oh. It probably had affected the spread. Because of the size, it's affected how nipple expands.
Like you know, your nipple is get hard, so like it wasn't doing that.
No,
Ah.
I wasn't. Yeah. You know, you just feel that, right? Wasn't
Yeah.
feeling that. I was just feeling. I don't even know. I mentally, I knew
Sensitive.
it was
Should you
there,
breastfeed?
but
Probably could still breastfeed.
If you don't feel it, the baby won't feel it.
Try the pump.
yeah, I don't know. So I was thinking. I don't know. I was thinking that
Just
possibly.
because personally, I know everybody's nipple could be different. It probably is just a normal nipple, and it's just first time I seen a nipple like that. I didn't know
Yeah,
your
but
nipple
it's a
could be
real
in. Like
different-
you know, your navel could be inny. Your nipple could be inny too.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
know that.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Me didn't know that,
My friend's
man.
nipple was in. I was shook.
yeah.
So
I see that
I was
already
like-
too.
No, true. Everybody different.
and it was
No, I said
sometimes
that
come
too.
out. It was sometimes come out, but it was not naturally out.
Wow.
You could probably pull it out.
I see some
probably had a
nipples like
regular
that already. When it just see in the areola, no.
No, nothing else.
Yeah, that's, you know, any.
I was
saw that.
surprised when I see how big.
A big one.
And after nobody gets.
And I'm laughing at it. But I find that was shocking.
But you prefer like the big areolas or the small areolas? Like, small areola gang?
I see how
It
big
don't-
it was.
to me,
I was confused.
I'm not really a breast man, and that don't really matter to me. I mean, it can't go so. It can't be real far down by here.
Which one?
Oh gosh,
But
by here.
why? Why?
Oh gosh, nah. Oh gosh. Here. It can't be there.
By your hip?
Yeah. Here. It can't be there. Oh gosh.
That is,
But I mean, some people who might like that. I mean, we all entitled to what we like and what we don't like.
that is like concealed carry, like. Quite-
Oh gosh, it can't be here. I could take her here. I could take her here. Here.
Full
here.
of you.
You know somebody? No, but you know something? You
The
say
full of
that.
the woman, it can reach, you know. But
but you
if it
say
is a
that.
full on a man like you take envelope, just you were like,
If I
But you
wasn't
know, a
born
man
that
tell me
bright,
he like to
serious.
see that. A guy told me.
But
he
that's it.
like that.
Everybody had the
very
preferences.
different. No, if you use a girl who a body, you're not going to expect a girl to have small. You're prepared.
My thing is the
So-
other side. The other side. The other thing.
You know, a flat chest. Oh, the,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
but
Let me see the
Yeah.
other side.
The other thing.
Mark,
The other
the
side.
other
girl.
thing, the other side.
ass man.
Yeah. I don't mind this. That already feels me.
Must be nice.
I mean, once it's a good package, you know what I mean? Because some people have like a big top and but once
Oh, proportionate.
yeah, but like to me, the way I dress have a lot to do with it. Yeah, you must package it nice now, but you know what I mean? You can't want to.
Sometimes you can help it too.
Me ain't telling nobody what to wear, but wear user-friendly clothes now, but you know what I mean?
I put that user friendly.
Yeah.
User-friendly is
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, because you know what I mean? Like, you gotta dress to fit your dimensions.
Yeah, boy.
Politically
on
speaking.
Yeah, so,
No, like for your body type, the kind of clothes you should wear. So it really is. How
And it
you're-
is make you look better, you know.
yeah.
It make you look better, you know what I mean? So some people might look good in a little skimpy, little crop top, short pants. Some people they might have to do a little more material than that. They might have to wear more than that. You know what I mean? And I mean, you might not be able to get like the sexy look, but you can still look good. You can still look good.
For sure.
The look good is not sexy.
You don't have to look provocative to look good. You know?
All right, well, you're saying if they wear skimpy thing, that means if they're not wearing skimpy thing, they're not looking sexy. So, but you can look good. They say you can look good without looking sexy. So you're associating.
But it's easier to look sexy if
Provocative.
you're in skimpy clothes.
Yeah, definitely.
However, you could be fully clothed, but you're just a real sex appeal now.
Yeah.
Sometimes you form just too good. You're just looking sexy no matter
But
what.
but your first thought looking at it would not be like coming from a sexual. You'll be like, what? Like,
she
she
look
look
good.
professional,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean? She look.
She presents herself nice.
Yeah. And then you might start think the sexual thoughts after, because you know it's always there, but. Yeah.
Let me see, Janelle.
He said, oh, always there.
It's always there. It's always there. I don't look. It's about it's 2025. Stop mama guying yourself, right? If a man like you, cause he want to have sex with you, he want to have sex with you. If he like you for you to be your wife, he want to have sex with you. If he like you as a friend, he
No
probably
matter
still want to
what.
have sex with you.
He does.
He
does.
So I mean, why are we trying to alienate that? You know what I mean? No matter what the situation is, he
More than
probably want to
sorry.
have sex with you. You know what I
Want to have
mean?
sex
So
More of the story.
Not probably. He does.
yeah, he does.
A
You know what I
man,
mean?
he does. As a men, we said it before, men and women cannot be friends. It's impossible. If you slip, that man will slide with you.
Tell him, Ripta.
Yeah,
What on
but-
your mind?
If you slip, that man will slide with you.
Okay, yes, okay. But it does not change the fact that we are friends.
So
How
you,
it
you,
looks
you,
in the fact?
Because you just say if the girl slip, they will slide. So if the girl don't slip, the man never slide, or the girl never slide, so you remain friends
Right,
for a long
and
time.
I'm glad what you say there because you understand the dynamics. You know if you slip,
It's
you
game
know
over.
it's game over.
It's game
Right?
over,
There are a
game
lot
over.
of women that's play naive.
He wouldn't do that.
He wouldn't do that. That is my friend. That is my friend. And then,
You know, you say the woman, you know, how come it's not a lot of men that present themselves?
well, that is
as-
them. That is them. I
No,
can't
well,
speak
it's
for
not
them.
just a woman. Sometimes a woman could be friends with a guy and he really never give off
All the
that type of
personally
vibes.
saying, they would never turn down a woman. That's what they say
I
right
would.
now.
No.
All
I
they're
would.
saying personally right now, they would never turn down a woman.
I would, but I would not be trying to
So
be
she
friends
comes
with
slipping.
a woman.
She comes slipping. She was never on the radar and she just comes slipping. You must like.
Yeah, hey, listen.
You
If
have
if I'm not attracted to you, what I come in and talking to you
Right,
for
but
in the
it's,
first
so you wouldn't
place?
talk to the person as a friend. So all your friends
Well,
have
if you
to be
come and
attractive
talk to me,
If she approach you,
if you come and talk to me, I will speak to you and we will remain friends. and
now you have a friend.
Kendall,
But, you
and the
ain't
thing
sliding.
about Kendall, she will be talking to me until I slip. You never know. And then she will say, anytime he slip, we sliding.
Me,
I just not doing no
imagine
slipping.
that. Imagine there are ladies out there thinking,
Yes.
anytime we slip,
Here what I'm saying, right? I honestly speaking, I think my friend list full. Right? My friend list full. Like I don't want any more friends. It's a capacity. It's a capacity. Any new female that I interacting with, I'm not the friend. It's not your friend. My friend list full to capacity. Full. And
So everybody who on that list, you would slide with.
no. The list is
Full,
full.
that's
It's
what
full.
he said.
Like
List-
friends.
Yes, but the list people who on that list, it have females on that list already.
Yes, and they are friends.
But you would not. That's that we say. They say men and women can't be friends.
we said this before, right?
so what make them friends? I think that's
There are a certain amount or type of man that have character that could actually be genuine friends with a female without it leading to something else or something more.
Like me.
Right? Like myself. Right? I have genuine female friends. That
Like ourselves.
yeah, yes, like us.
Yeah.
Right? Cut from a different cloth.
Definitely.
Right? But I just interact with a lot of men. A lot of men There's pretend.
Pause.
No diddy. A lot of men is pretend to get to one end. Yeah, you understand? And you just see it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
You will see it even as a man who would have a girlfriend.
You're not pretending.
Even as a man who have a girlfriend, you would always hear your girlfriend saying, "Oh, that is she friend, that is she bro," and the bro want her to slip so he could slide. The bro will be pretending. The bro will be acting as if he's a genuine friend, giving you advice, and he's just waiting for her to slip so that he could slide.
But you know, I can't do that.
Listen,
I want you to know that I am not your friend.
that is my case.
Me talking
That
to
is
you?
why I say I have no more friends. Like my friend is full to capacity. I am not your friend.
Yeah. I not man looking to just, hit the ball and hope it roll over the boundary and catch one or two
Carol,
rounds. I slapping for 6.
A lot, Ripka, Janelle, you all had a whole dating episode. Tell me if I'm saying what I'm saying here is false. It have a lot of men that have no personality. It have a lot of men that can't hold a conversation.
Put a finger down.
You understand? It have a lot of men that can't go to certain crowds and blend in certain different aspects of people and blend in. These are all somewhat traits that might make a woman feel somewhat attracted to somebody and whatnot. So, to me, if I saying, hey, I don't want no friends, go on, be friends with somebody else. I pulling my whole self out of the equation of being your friend. Let the other people who pretended to
So
be your
you're
friend be
missing
your
out
friend.
on people who have great personalities.
No, we
great
are friends
vibes.
already.
No. I have a great personality. I'm friends with myself.
Yeah.
I have a good personality with myself.
That's why he does like you on photos on Instagram.
But no, yes, listen.
You can meet someone that is a cool scene, man.
It is truth. All this
You just
specifically
have to be there.
saying,
I mean,
all this
yeah,
saying
because
men and
that's
women
real
can't be
cool.
friends, and obviously that is debunked because
We
all
can
they
be
have
friends
female friends that all
after-
they're not trying to
Yeah,
slide
but
with.
okay, but
That
what
is
we
the
can do-
premise.
We can be friends after. We can be friends
After
after.
it's like,
Understand what I'm
No.
saying, right? Just what I mentioned there. I don't want to be fake. I don't want to pretend
Yeah, me
to be
either. I'm not doing
anything
that.
to nobody.
right, but it have people you're not being fake with. You tell them up front, but you already have female friends you're not going to slip
and
with.
what I'm saying,
and that is the truth. Men and women can be friends.
Here's what I'm saying, right? I am still trying to put myself away from the hood. I could be genuine friends with a female, but I think most men cannot. And when I've said most, the mass majority of men cannot. You can sit here and not deny that you all have male
So
friends
is it
right
difference?
now
Is it difference?
that you all holding to a barricade like this. Hey, I know you want to jam on, but you ain't going to get me to slap on.
Yeah.
You can't say that. But what I could say, I don't have any female friends. I don't have no female friends who thinking, hey, I waiting to think. My friend list full. I not entertaining nobody to no capacity. Well, I want to pretend to be a friend. I not doing that.
The best was leaving our party. But the fella not cool. If you understand what I mean. Like no forward vibes. But you must know if somebody like you, if they like each other a long time. So we leaving the party, yeah? And tell the things, yeah, nah. I just want to tell you. I know I'm not friendly with you.
I'm making it known.
Leaving the party,
No.
Leaving the party, yeah, no, I just want to tell you something. Remember what's that? Because we had a grand horrific time in the party, pictures, thing.
Extravagant
I just let you
time.
know. Anytime is that?
Is that?
I won't hear me.
Nah, I know that,
Mash.
man.
That,
You see,
Mash head show.
you see, it hardly a men who will
No,
do
respect
that.
it.
It
I
hardly
do
a men
that.
who will do
Yeah,
that.
I let you know
It
one
hardly a-
time.
Listen,
Now he wasn't here to let me know that day.
No, but
Listen.
he's still better than me. Because if you're lying wrong, me, like that whole night, I tell him, every time I start to do certain things, I tell him, I is a serious man, don't play a dance around me like that because...
No, well, right. So
I just
therefore,
tell you
I
straight
feel
up, I
as
am
though
not your friend.
I feel as though some
I am
women.
not your friend. I'm a horrible friend.
And I'm a serious
You
guy.
know what?
I'm a horrible friend. I am not your... No, listen. What I feel is joke. Listen, I am not... My friend is full.
But he's a great lover.
Oh, gosh. No diddy. Nah, I'm not your friend. I'm telling you straight up. I don't... Listen.
But listen, like, I just
because it makes it seem
definitely...
as though any girl who attractive, you must go there with them.
No, but
who
I
make it seem
respect...
like that?
Like if all right, let me say the mass majority of men say, I got on all that friend thing with gal, you know? So any attractive woman you interact with, really and truly, is a possibility. Well, I want to take it there.
Adam never had no female friends. You know? He never had no female.
Rivka, that is not all. It's still missing the point of what I
No,
said.
we get
what
your
Karen
point. Your
say.
point was very clear.
I
You
just
said you reach your quota.
Right.
All right, so what I'm saying is you can meet an attractive person. So every attractive young lady you meet could only go in one direction. It can't
No,
be-
but listen, I respect boundaries too, you know.
I respect boundaries too.
But
yes.
just don't feel I looking to ask you how you're going and tell you
Okay,
good
exactly.
morning.
And don't feel.
And they can come online with
don't,
me.
and don't feel. Exactly.
Don't do that.
Exactly. Just like how we have to respect boundaries.
Yeah.
Don't feel like you come into line with me and I cover any bill. We are friends. Pay for your thing. I will pay for my thing and let me go my way.
But
Right.
You
furthermore,
understand?
our friends align with already.
Thank you. And now my friend quota,
Our friends align with already that way.
well, miss out on
Good people.
gal. Yeah,
On
But you
good
know-
people.
no, let's put gal in categories. Yeah, because
Well, hey, I guess we'll never know.
well, that's your business and your friend quota full.
Yeah, because I have good friends already. You know what I mean?
Rivka, I like I said before, y'all said already on a dating episode that it hardly have men with substance, character, personality could hold a conversation or have anything about themselves that
I could
would
modify
make you-
that statement today.
Don't
I feel as
downplay
though
me.
no.
He
no,
said
I feel
hardly,
as
he
though-
didn't say it have none, and that's the
Yeah,
truth.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
but I
hardly.
genuinely don't think that it's a hardly situation. That was why I want to modify the statement.
Right.
I want to say, the reality is they're really not interested in being friends with you. So I don't have to show any real personality because really and truly I'm just trying to get through. So I believe as well there are a lot of men who probably could hold a conversation, the this, the that, the blah, blah, blah. But the agenda's so fixed on one thing.
Against
As far as they're concerned,
I
she's
debated
seen
that.
me.
I don't know.
I
She's
debated
very
that.
attractive.
It's a real
like
man
men.
can't hold a conversation.
Yeah.
I
So
debated
just
that.
go
It's
through.
a-
She's very
It's a
attractive
real man
and
can't hold a
nice.
I feel as though
It's a real men
no,
have no game.
no, and I
None.
genuinely think
Real
like
men have
I
no game. I debated
genuinely
that.
feel as though they find like it's too much
no
effort.
game pandemic.
Because
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
overthinking
yeah.
it. You're feeling as though because you have a little conversation, because you're making a little small talk, it's like you're putting in too much effort to get to where you still want to get to. But in all reality, you're just coming across as very one-dimensional. You cannot tell me
Because
right
they have
all
no
in life.
personality,
but
they have no character.
No, but you're lying with your bedrooms and how it is your
Yeah,
only
have
personality with
personality.
your
You have
bedroom.
personality.
Because they like man. They
I
like
love man.
No, but listen.
You get warm now.
But no, but
Some girls have no personality.
That's
too,
why I was going to
Yeah,
get to
because
it.
that's when you're
Before she
talking to a
modify,
girl,
I was
yeah.
going to get to
No,
that.
but that's what I say.
Yeah.
I
So
just-
some girls boring, can't
but-
hold a conversation themselves.
But you're having a grandific time with your girlfriend. You just be overthinking the interaction with a man. So let me say you talking to her again and she bored and she's not. But when she's with your girlfriends, she's the class clown in the group. How?
Because she like girls.
No. Some people is really. I feel as though a lot of women feel as though they need to present themselves in a certain type of way to come across as attractive to the man. When in reality, you could just be yourself and he will like you.
Yeah, yeah.
So you
Now,
want to be
any
flirty,
kind of-
you want to be seductive, you
Any
want to
first
be
interaction,
coy.
you don't know how you're going to click with somebody. So some form of your personality is going to be shut down.
Yes, suppress.
It's
But you
not
have
good.
to show a little.
Yeah, but what
You have to
happens?
end
What
up in a
happens?
natural
What happens in the
environment.
first interaction, and that man could bring out your entire personality, the same personality you just have with your girlfriends.
Right.
You get to the
Yeah,
first
his personality.
interaction.
A first interaction, if it's like a date, I find the fact that we scary people to sit on my bar and talk and do that whole interview style, that is where personalities is really not click. If all they want to
Yeah.
do something fun, somehow you'll find somebody personality. If all they go bowling, if all they go some kind of archery, some rollerblading, something where you're in a natural
And that's the
environment and you're
problem,
not focused on the person but more the activity
Activity?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
your personality will come out, whether laughing, giggling, maybe watching somebody and all they agree that or they like to laugh at people fall. Little things will start to spark.
You'll start to
outside
warm
of
up, you'll start to
just-
warm up.
Yeah, you'll
But we-
just a
we-
normal
we-
lime and all. You
But
feel like
if
you're
We in a
not
rum drinking
pressured.
society, you know.
But there's a
But
lot
Karen,
of pressure
it's
when
a-
you go out on a date and
You
then
can get that.
you
You
are the
can
talk
get that
and she are the talk.
personality out and by the bar.
Yeah, yeah.
You can get that out by the bar.
If you have it.
On a date, not on a date.
No,
possibly.
listen.
Not on a date.
You're right.
Not on a,
Chances
especially not
are
on a
there's an
first date.
opportunity to meet up, but the second, like as you rightfully say, depending on the activity, it will really shine.
Again, I say
Like a
it's
car
the-
drive. You ain't really talking too much.
You ain't really talking too much.
You're already talking too much. But before you know it, you see, as you rightfully say, you see something funny, or you see this, or you go for food
You
and you
realize
see
the
this
man
and
a
you see
road
that.
rage.
Oh, good.
I can't judge.
It could be the
I can't
girl.
judge.
It could be the girl.
I'm sitting here.
That was strong today.
No, I sit down here like,
I'm
hey, what?
real coral today.
I don't think it true.
You see, it still boils back down to the individual's personality, their character, and those different traits that they have. Regardless of, you could go and play bowling with somebody and
They could really sit on your board the whole time.
that like a deadbolt, it still boils down to personality.
Yo, let's overthink the thing.
I mean, some girls just make it hard too, because like when we say approach a girl, sometimes the reaction to they just get approaching a girl like they're not accustomed. Like a man not supposed to talk to a woman, that kind of way.
The way already
So-
established man had a game. How did she approach you?
Boy,
How did he approach her?
You must talk to you in Spanish?
Yeah,
I
but
must
how
say
you
English. I must say hello, good day, what's your name? What
No, your whole vibe could be off sometimes. Some people are real aggressive.
We all know the most
But like I say,
successful
the first-
lands is it's funny, natural, organic introductions.
I find so.
Was
Yo,
that
come on,
funny?
say
Was
hi,
that
get
funny
it.
organic introduction?
Well, the thing that you manufacture, the inorganic thing that you do that you manufacture to be
How is
organic.
it inorganic?
Chopping his phone.
How is it inorganic?
Chopping his phone. It is inorganic. He's chewing on his phone. But really and truly, if your phone fall and somebody pick it up for you, hey, wait, but that screen is crazy. And they say, I like that screensaver. Me now strike up a whole conversation there. That's the most organic thing.
Nah,
and-
I know how it is, bro. Can I know how it is, bro?
No, I'm just saying. But that was a manufactured thing.
Let me explain it.
I just want to know why I can't say hello sometimes. Why
You
I
could
must
say
do all
hello,
that?
you could say hello.
Why I must do all that?
And if I like you and you like me and I watch you and you watch me and they come and say
Like
hello.
you know,
Anything
like
you say
I was
might work.
saying, you
If
even
I watching you, you watching me,
Hey.
anything you say might
in
work.
this
Go
building
the
full of
bathroom.
people,
Let me take you.
in this mall or this club here, in this building full of people, like, you know who you talking to right now? Come now, man.
The eyes. The eyes is
Don't
Wait,
let
I'm
me
saying,
Don't-
no, that was the like.
No, I just saying, like, in my mind, you know what I'm saying? Remember, we cut from a different cloth, you know?
Oh, you know, put yourself on a pedestal there.
Yeah,
She's supposed to know.
you know who you talking to out of
Clickbait,
everybody here. You
basically.
supposed to. I ain't not even doing all that though.
So the eyes, do the staying thing in
That's a natural part of life. You have to do that.
me. I just hardly see that in
yeah,
Trinidad.
you see what I'm
You crazy?
That's
That's
not
not
I remember it
Yeah, let's go,
sometime.
guys.
Yeah, it was sometime. You're trying to watch some girl.
Yeah, let's
You
go,
waited.
guys.
No, because
You
someone
waited
trap
for
you,
your
though.
item
A man
in four,
watching
and
you.
it can never happen.
Can never make four.
No, but yeah, man could be watching you and you watch you and all of a sudden.
I've tried it and it work, right? If I'm in the settings and we eyes make four, and I realize when I watch it, I'm not blinking, and I watching you there, I watching your soul. And once I see you in backing off, I doing this. Where's your next reaction?
What?
You want to know what you
Exactly.
say?
What you say? Thing.
Once you say what, you're
Yeah.
dead. I'm coming straight to you. You're dead.
But actually, my next move is what?
Right, I'm coming straight to you. Straight to you.
For sure.
Straight to you, I'm coming. You understand?
No, but you see, the thing is, like, when I watch it, I just watch you for you to know I watching it. I don't even feel like watching it by mistake that way. So I might watch it kind of
better
hard.
know I watching you.
Yeah, like, hey, like, you're not seeing I watching you. Or what. But I don't know. I feel like sometimes I'm just like, are you watching me so hard, man?
Now,
sometimes
I
it's a
realize
man-
in Trinidad, I'm going to this. They can't do the eye contact thing. Is.
Well, it might not land up for long now, but
Yeah.
it
No,
might
if you're
land up
a
for
friend,
long,
you will
but not for
notice. You
long.
act like you didn't notice.
That's the most
That's what I
normal
wanna
thing
watch.
ever.
And
Come
then,
on.
so, you would never see all
State
that I make
Olympics in a
for.
party, right?
And she
True.
would tell people, boy, that man watching me whole night. But you ain't even seeing when she seeing you watching it.
Yeah, she close and she eye.
And she know it, hey, this man watching me.
Yeah.
Like, anytime I only watch you for a second, he come in here.
There's a confidence thing too.
No,
I'll be
but
real confident. Because remember, the man could close in. The man could approach you.
No, they
So
can't
I'll
say
be
what.
real confident.
no, but
with
if
the
I
flavor.
watching it real long and I find like you taking long to watch me back, I might come and ask you, no, so you, what happened? You ain't watching me back? So you not
Organic.
seeing me watching you? Or
You
what?
see, that kind of aggression will throw me off.
Nah,
You
what-
see
no,
me
I wouldn't
watching
come.
you?
Nah, well, I wouldn't come. I wouldn't come
if
so
I'm not
aggressive.
watching you,
No,
you
remember,
come and approach
yeah,
me
really,
next
I don't
to you,
read
see
the
me
vibes.
watching you.
If that girl like you, she will like it. If that girl don't like
You
you,
must
what
get
will
a
you?
Listen, if I get like it, you can walk up to the girl and say orange and
Blue.
yeah. And
Or
you're-
mango.
And you're inside there, yeah.
It depends.
You'll still find out after you hand a game, though. That's just how it goes.
No, well, if you can't, you see,
You gotta be able to close.
it has
You
some
had to
men,
close.
they could
Yeah,
only,
be able to close.
they could only kick and coffin. Like, you can't stab. You understand? You can't land the finishing blow.
Yeah. You gotta be able to
Some men
close.
just get close. They could only get your number, get you on socials, but you know,
You gotta be able to close.
you can't make yourself a statistic, bro. You gotta land.
Now, one of my friends use like football language.
That's very common amongst men.
Right. So the strong in the
Defense.
beginning.
In the offense.
Right.
The
And
offense.
then, but he was saying he not strong in the beginning. But pay him in the middle. When he reach in the middle, he could
Yeah.
perform.
Yeah,
And then they will close that way. But weak in the beginning.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? It's a calm football have to play. You understand? You gotta calm the football. They can't come in wild now, boy. You understand? And there's
Because I was
you have to
telling
know
him he
your
not
game.
forward now.
Goals
You
is
know,
win
like you're not-
games. Goals
like a
is
girl will
win
never
games.
know.
But the
We're
men and them who
thinking,
not
they're
forward
just
is
in
real
him.
miss out. The men and them who not forward is real
Because
miss
the
out.
make you like, yeah, and you
And they
just...
just moving slow, and next man and you know I just be saying sometimes I talking to you and all too because sometimes you watching, let me say who you find is the nicest girl in the party and just you watching she making you feel some type of way because you done kind of idolizing her, understand? And then whole night you studying how to talk to she and before you know it party done and then outside you see this scraggiest man tooting it. You understand? And
But
you
all you was
saying,
ever
"Wait."
intimidated by a woman. You see a woman, you feel maybe she not in your league, but
Probably
you
like
still
100 years
pursue it.
ago. Probably like when I
But
said.
you still, you say, you know you might get through, but you still pursue it, you still follow through. Just she oral, just seeing that person,
None
you
of
know you
that
want
for
to
character
talk to them,
development.
and still say, you know what, I might get through, you know what.
But what I'm saying is, one man, you might go through the world for a girl, and next man done
Don't
dealing with that in
start
a
now.
backseat on the
Don't
first date.
start now.
You understand?
That way you just have to remember.
Yeah, you
Don't
have to remember
start. I
that.
like to repeat the same thing. over
Come
and over
on,
and
but is
over.
it truth?
No, but that is like a whole spectrum. It's have people, obviously, all they want to slide with, and other people who all they want to be friends with, and other somebody who
No, I don't.
you
I
might
don't want
want to
more
go.
friends.
All
My
right,
friends
your
is
friend
full.
is full, but it have
Yeah.
people who might want friends, people to kill, marry,
But the more-
and if it
the-
have people who put
I'm
people
most
in that
susceptible to
box.
accepting friends. Like, there are some guys who won't really draw the line. We good. The meet here, okay, cool.
If it ain't going that way, hard luck.
So what happened after? Okay, she cool. It's not going that way and luck is you.
Yeah. I ain't look. If I see her, we could talk, but I ain't calling you, I ain't texting
You're not
you.
pursuing.
No, why doing that? Shitting up myself then.
That's correct.
Nah, I not doing myself that way. That's not making any
Because
sense.
really and truly,
I know I like you. So why just...
and when it's a situation like that, the friendship benefits the man, benefits the woman more
all
than
the
the man.
time. All the time.
How?
No, you never ask a woman for advice. You never ask a woman for some specific.
No.
How?
Ooh,
No.
that's crazy.
No.
I have made
So what?
friends who's
No,
asked
but
me
you,
for
remember,
advice.
just friends, so they're not dating. So how it benefiting her more than you?
Because you see
Because
that you're
when-
gonna end up
You're not dating. So how it benefiting her
you
more
might
than
end up dealing with some problems that
Yes,
not
it's
belong
the
to-
advice. They're coming for you for advice.
No, you can't
But
go
that's
to
a
her for
two-way
When they
advice.
come
You
to
guys are
line, know
two-way
what you to
streets.
pay. Is,
No, all are not
That's
lying.
not true.
All are not lying.
Be not lying, man.
Yes.
Right?
Listen,
How
you're looking
benefiting her
to, and
more than
anything
you?
about it, you're looking to call me now and tell me, boy, my man got a ticket and
Oh, good. No, that's crazy.
That is
That's-
a consult
this is not
500.
This is not a real life situation. A girl will
If you
call
get
you to
working in the
tell you
bank?
she man get a ticket.
What she face now?
Father, forgive them for the no
my man get locked up for maintenance. How you going about that is a consult 500 one time.
Yeah,
Whole
wasting your
consult.
time,
Information.
You're wasting my
That
time.
is information.
What
And my
you calling me?
taxpayers dollars mean that you
Well,
should
let
answer
them
me.
go on ChatGPT and get the answer.
You know I trying to see you naked.
You know, if you know,
Right? You know I trying to
You know,
see
if
you
you need a
naked.
transaction in the bank, you're asking the girl.
What girl?
If she working in the bank, or if she working
The
in
bank
an
charging you
insurance
for
place.
anything, innit?
No, my point is, it's a
We're talking
two-way
about somebody
street.
who I know in the bank. How often
What
that
time-
has happened?
No, it doesn't matter where she works. She just
Oh.
say, but it just saying it is a
But it's
scenario
a
where she
very
would, the
common
person
thing.
will
How
be
often the girl
will
man-
reciprocate the friendship.
How
If the person is a
I
nurse,
don't
something
need that,
happened, girl,
Correct.
and now come in the hospital thing. You want to get you faster.
Nah,
it could be in any
We
situation.
go private. You have a medical where you work in group health. We go private.
Listen.
This is specific scenario.
Hardly ever, I had to go out of my way to call somebody to ask them who
For favor.
Yeah, like hardly most of the time I'm being asked the favors. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't need no more of that.
It's favorable.
Yeah, I don't.
He
need,
living up to
I
his-
feel
his
my New Year's resolution is to be
You're
less
choosing
favorable.
your friends wrong.
No, not really. If
Well,
you're-
that's why
listen,
we saying
listen.
we don't want no more friends. Let's close.
No, but listen, right? If you know, alright.
As a
If
public
you-
servant, you have to do what you have to do.
Not
Care.
only that, if you're known to be a resourceful person, people will call you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
But if
So
he
you have
off
to-
duty and the calling for thing, he don't have to. He only pour on the uniform.
He don't have
dice when
to.
I don't have to
no,
do nothing
He don't
at
have to
all.
do anything.
Yeah.
The point is, she asks, you can have the information, so you release it. The
Nah,
same
well,
way,
yeah,
or you
what
would
to do?
ask a question and you'll release it.
But here, what to do? You see, that man.
So any man that threatened to shoot me, you was vexed when I call and I ask you.
Yeah, but when I tackle in here, right? When I tackle in here, and you don't like me, but you decide to like, con man, well, deal with it.
Accept the consequences
You
of
had
the
a
action.
choice. You had a choice to be with a man who wouldn't have point a gun at you, but you was
temporary.
you was
The gunman
none the
love me.
wiser.
The gunman
None the
love-
wiser.
the gunman
You
love me,
understand?
but you don't love the girl.
If you jump in a big drain, when you get wet, don't call me. Take your wet. You understand?
It'll be easy.
Take your wet. And that is all I say. Don't call me to tell me no and that's why I don't want to be a friend.
Ladies, them men and them know enough friends.
Fine, let somebody else, and you see, the smarter fellas understand it, you know. They would not really put themselves in a situation like that where a girl could use you and you cannot benefit from the situation. And that is basically what it is. Because you might be, a girl might know you're working TTRS, you're tackling it, she finish work, she man busy, she want to drop home. Call your man, what you calling me for? Don't call me. You don't like me, you understand? Don't use me to your convenience. You understand?
And that's what it is too.
And I'm not calling you to ask you to drop me no way. And I'm not calling you and asking you for no money or nothing to eat. You understand what I'm saying?
But you could.
How?
You was choosing not to.
No, you could.
I'm
you
myself-
could, you
I'm
just
myself.
choosing.
Listen, I'm a self-sufficient dude.
Well,
I
that's
never
your
asked
problem.
no woman for no food and no for no money. Never.
But you could just
Only
get your own
have a
thing
friend
to eat.
who makes something nice and say, "Hey, I cook this. You want? No? I know. No, boy.
Mark, give me some food.
Oh, I have to choose
Not
other friends
so- Mark,
wisely.
and you
I
give me some
remember I
lunch?
do that. We make
But what was the
KFC during the
intention?
pandemic.
What was
Nothing,
the
let us have
intention?
friend.
Man.
When he came any lunch? Mark, what was the intention when he came any lunch?
Right.
Thank you.
But what kind of lunch?
Nah, sweat on
Rice.
that. He sweat on that, right?
Yeah.
Too sick then.
You see, the thing is, he gave you lunch in hopes that he will get dessert. You understand? And to be
That's
honest,
not the truth.
That's
I can see
crazy.
myself doing the same thing. You understand? And that's how it is. The
That's
thing,
crazy.
Hey, listen, it's supposed to be a hand-in-hand kind of business. You
Mark, I
understand?
call you over for phone? Exactly.
But
I
what
said, Mark,
kind of
let's have
food?
food. Come and eat.
What kind of food?
Food to put in your belly.
The point is, I feel as
Excuse
though
me?
as a woman
So I kick
or
out
as a man,
somebody from my list and put you.
Possibly. Oh,
Yeah,
they choose
because
another
that's a
friend
good life.
because this
Well,
is normal.
make sure she
If
don't want to
my
jump
friend
first,
hitting me up. My friend hitting me up on a Sunday to go and run and thing like normal. No, we both benefiting. It's a little fitness
Yep.
exercise. Hey, General, I want to go and take a
I
run.
find
Let's
it
go
just
and
want to
run.
see that. Yeah, you want to see that
is
bottom
what is crazy is
jumping.
the idea that, okay,
Even
if
to
the girl wants
walk.
to be friends, it will only benefit her and not benefit you.
Listen, you really
Because you're
can't-
asking
why,
a girl
hey,
for
listen,
something.
right?
That's fact,
Why,
Jessica.
why
Or
a
they're
girl?
underutilizing all the
Why a
friendship
girl
then.
would
Because
want to
all
be
they
friends
want
with
are
a man?
minded.
So
Why
we
a
need to start
girl?
ask for money and
Not
all these
ask
different
somebody.
things.
First to begin, I don't
Pick out
ask
somebody
no
on my
male
list and
friend for
ask.
money. So I don't know
Why?
what they're dealing with. But asking
Yeah,
for money
like
is
as
a
a-
rare
as a girl.
situation. As a
What
That
male
rare?
friend I have
so
that
they,
ask
okay,
him
it's
for
not
money?
rare. But then think of somebody for
Why a
others.
girl want to be friends with a man who cannot do nothing for them? Why?
That's
Explain
not
that.
true.
I have
It's the same way he's friends with females.
There's so
and
many
it-
male friends who not doing
my
a
God.
damn thing for me.
When I say friend, describe that relationship between you and them. Or they talk all the time, every day.
You talk.
Every day.
I mean, you don't talk to your friends every day. You won't talk to your friends every day. You're a busy man as a busy girl.
Yeah, but
if
the
I say-
reality is that in that situation, Ripcard, I'm waiting for you to slip.
That is not fair. No, here's what I'm saying. I'm not pushing a narrative, but at the same time, I'm not naive to the fact that if I think I'm an attractive person and I feel as though I have a good personality, and I can like,
So he's gonna
I'm
say
not
I'm
going to.
good?
No, I'm not going to I'm not going to put any of my friends in any weird situation. Like if I put in on that, like if you're not a man.
Yeah.
Like if it's not a man.
But why
So I'm not
talking
coming by
about-
you and think I want to spend the night and I want to change. Like I'm not playing them shipper games with you. Like if I just automatically assuming we're friends, so you're not going to.
You see that one there?
Yeah, they come and spend
They want to come and park the car in my yard, all kind of thing, you know, dog. Park the car in my yard.
They think
Like
that
if
beg
my
you
No, but
yard,
the park is
like
there.
my
Park
yard is
is
South,
small.
my yard is South Park and City. You just park right
No,
there.
but a park is small.
No, do
Nah,
not
that's a
park.
big
Do
deal.
not
That's
use
a
up
big
the
deal.
parking lot in my space. I am not your friend.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Go somewhere else. Go in a
That man
public
says a
car
big
park and
deal, you
park.
know.
That is a big
So
deal.
a male friend can come at the park by
A
yourself.
male friend
Well,
could do that
guys,
because he's on my list.
Same thing.
Right.
Because
But you cannot, okay,
quota.
you cannot, but that, we talking about a real scenario, no, yeah, no. You cannot put me in a category, right? And then want to use me conveniently
That
to
is
benefit
exactly
you.
what we're talking about.
And that is what we're talking about,
So this
yeah, no.
category is the fact that a girl know you want to slide. She say no, you can't slide. We just friends, but then using you.
Exactly.
All right. Okay. Sorry.
You can't tell me, well, boy.
So
I
I
know.
can't need a park for real.
Call the man
Call-
who you're
exactly.
jamming. Call
But
the
he don't have
man.
the park.
Well, get a next man.
But no, but
Or
none of
get
them
two.
have the parks. You live in close in South.
That is not
Eventually.
my fault.
It's not
You-
your fault.
okay, that-
It was just a matter of you and I cool.
Right,
So
I
can
work
ask you
hard.
for a
I
park.
get a down payment. I was able to buy a property, right?
With car park.
With car park.
Don't use my amenities.
Thank you.
Crazy work.
Thank
Understand?
you.
So when
Yeah,
you need
that's
to
how
park
we
in
park.
South, call your boyfriend and say, what to do? I need to buy a building in South with a car park so I could park here
Canada is
sometimes.
talking real nonsense. boy.
we-
It
we-
was like
we-
times
how
when
we
you're
do-
just talking to a girl normal.
We-
Everybody, this is society, Trinidad and Tobago especially survives off our favors. So you trying to tell me every favor you get, you call a man. Man really love man, yes? So you just call up man. Anytime you need assistance, it's the only man you call.
Because you see, a man will understand that, hey, here what's going on. Sometimes Kendall might call me through this film, I might call you through that film, but you
Right.
can't ask them girl for nothing.
For nothing. You
That's
can't- It's a
crazy.
one-way street.
All right, then.
It's a
I
one-way
understand now
street.
They're choosing all their friends wrong.
No, I choose my friends right because the people
Because
who I
if
can
the,
call.
the list full. Who I have are
Right,
actual
so
friends.
they're creating and perpetuating the same problem because you're not
We learn.
examining
we learn.
the list.
So that's why
you
we...
need to examine the list and start filtering
But
people.
that's what we do.
That's
That's
what-
why
that's
it's
what
full
we
now.
end up
That's
with
why it's full now. It's full now.
No, it have people who potentially could be on your list who you will be able to
So they have to
reciprocate
go
that
through a
friendship.
deep screening and
Alright,
vetting.
okay.
That's what they need to go through
Okay.
before. We
Mark-
ain't picking any and anybody.
Drop the friend application, form on the page after.
No, okay,
Ole-
all right. No, as I say that, you get some criteria.
You have to be able to reciprocate what you're asking. That's one criteria. for
As a
me.
friend.
As a friend.
Listen, I would not say, all right, for me, let me say, it's just basically, you just have to be able to fill the gaps. It might not be, you understand? Because if I selling apples and you selling bananas, you understand what I'm saying? I might need some bananas, you might need some apples, so you could hit a swap day now, but that might not be reciprocating per se. But you know what I mean? You're helping me where I
Have so many
falling
friends that
short.
ask them for nothing.
You know,
And it's just
you're
cool.
helping me
So
where I
just tell me,
falling
all
short.
all your friends, it must be a symbiotic relationship.
I don't want no parasitism. Don't feel mean, don't feel.
No leeches.
No leeches, you understand? And them girl and them want to leech
No,
it.
right, but mutualism. You chilling, I chilling. We don't want nothing from each other. We just cool.
But you won't believe, if it is, I had a relationship with a girl like that, and I realized that this is a person that I could genuinely count on, I wouldn't be mad if we can't jam. I
Right.
would not be mad.
Yeah,
The problem is when we cannot jam and you ask him for all kind of thing, and you have nothing to give.
But you're already established that you're not asking for anything. So that was saying you're all perpetuating the same cycles. Nothing to give is crazy. You're really actually not thinking to ask her because really actually, deep down in your mind, you find, really actually what I want from you is the jam, you know. And because you're not giving me that, you're not even considering her to be a good friend.
Possibilities of anything else. What
Because
she have to
really actually I
offer.
want the jam. So you holding it against the young lady. No, when in reality,
Again, we happy without the jam.
No,
you know?
I don't let
we
again.
not holding nothing. We
I don't
happy.
let again.
We happy.
no, you have to
I
assess
was
We
your
can
good.
friendship.
park.
I was
we
good.
have ample parking in our facilities. You understand?
And it's a
We
thing to
happy.
eat.
It's a thing to
It's
eat.
a thing to eat.
It's a thing to drink.
Yeah, understand? So I don't need,
I like quota full.
it's full.
Hey.
It's full, it's full.
Well, all
it's
right.
full.
Once you see a woman, she attractive and you want to jam, she can't be your friend. That's it.
Oh, you want to jam your friend? How that even making sense? And that what all the ladies don't understand. Or they want to have man wrong, or they who want to jam, or they and saying, yeah, that's my friend.
Listen,
When them come and pick
We
me up
don't
from
want
working
to-
in
when
night.
I'm married, my wife can't tell me she have no man
I need to
friend.
run through my
That's
quota and
crazy
see.
work.
That's
Listen.
crazy
And
work.
I
She
find-
cannot
But you
have
hear
no
me
man
say-
friend. The only male.
But Kenna, you just said you have female friends.
Listen, Rip, and I also said I am cut from a different
So
cloth.
she- so you're
I don't
choosing
need
a
to
wife?
jam my female friends.
So you're trying to tell me the woman that you choose to marry, you're not choosing somebody who will be of a certain cloth where she could organize.
No, because women cannot decipher. All it is plain naive and dirty.
So she can't have any male friends. It's crazy.
A version of naive where even if you know somebody want to jam, you're not jamming. That's just the
Right.
that's
Okay.
just the reality.
And, okay.
You might tell that person to the face.
So
And
let
she
me
said
call
to the
that man,
person,
don't
let me
call
flip
that
the
man.
script.
No, but who
Let me
call
flip
that
the
man?
script. Let me
Personally,
flip the
they know
script.
me.
Right? If it was me the other way around, you would have be comfortable with me interact. Oh,
No,
thank you.
let
You would not be comfortable.
What?
If it was the other way around, meaning that she knows that I cut from a different cloth, but I have female friends that want to jam me.
Right.
Right? But you're trying to trust me that I wouldn't slip
Right.
for them to slide.
Right.
She just said no, she wouldn't be comfortable with that. And
Yeah, but life, we're talking
Wait,
about
he
a
got-
long-term relationship, right? Like, we don't even say marriage, a long-term relationship. I feel as though every single interaction with somebody, like we say she meet a man here or she meet there, or because there's work, there's school, there is any sort of public outing, it will always cause an issue then with her meeting guys.
Personally,
Or
Stop.
it will
before you
always
finish,
cause an
if
issue.
he's-
Stop
let me tell
playing
you why I say
naive.
no.
I'm not
I'm
playing.
saying
you
no
know you're
personally.
a list of man who you have as friends that you know if you
You know they
slip,
will jam.
they will slide with
What
you.
I'm saying is, at the end of the day, you cannot blame me for
I'm not
a
blaming
man,
you.
right?
But all that,
But
I'm
the
not blaming you.
idea-
And here's what
the idea that I cannot be friends with them is
alright,
crazy.
But you see, here's what I'm saying. You hear the key word I say, I didn't say my girlfriend, I say my wife. Because when I reach to that stage, I know I have a lot of things that I have to let go. And I have a lot of more responsibilities that I have to take and accept and fulfill because of the role that I'm going to be
Oh,
playing
funny.
there. My wife cannot have no male friends. The
So-
only male people in your life is your father, your brother, and that's it.
And then you are prepared to distance yourself from your female friends as well.
Yeah, I can distance myself from my
Not
female
the-
friends.
I feel like not the core that you obviously say respect. You say he start
It would-
his scenario with
Right.
if I know a girl want to jam him. I find if you personally befriend her, it's disrespectful to me because you cannot bring her around me. You bring in a girl around your wife who I know want to jam. That's crazy.
Yeah, but okay, but I have friends, female friends that ain't even going down to that stage. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
I
what
know
I'm saying is, if her philosophy is just like yours, and she's saying at the end of the day,
it can never be like mine.
yeah, how you mean?
Nah, it will never be like mine.
So you're not going to.
Men, listen, I could see.
But it's the same thing. There will be a woman. If you're an attractive guy, there are women around you who waiting for you in the wings.
That is not my friends.
Yes,
Those
no.
are not my friends.
No, I talking about friends.
Nah.
Because it's the same thing. There are lots of
already-
You're
women.
already
missing it.
vet-
What
we
we're
already
trying to
vet the
say,
friends
what we're trying to
list.
say
No,
is
what
the
I'm saying
persons
is-
who have our friends, they don't want us to slip. You understand what I'm
Okay,
saying?
but what I'm
Yes.
saying
And
is,
it's a
you know what he-
symbiotic.
No, I'm going based off of what he said. By the time it's a marriage, the only male friend she's going to have, or male persons in the life, is the father. And when you say brother, father and brother.
That's if
But
she
let's
have
say
those.
right.
by the time in the marriage, so no new friends after.
No,
No,
you
he
can
three
have
week period,
girlfriends.
no male
have
friends.
girlfriends, no male friends.
Not even the
All
ones
you
before
re-
who never slip and slide.
Because they're waiting.
Even after
it's
you're
a real
married?
man who's shy and cannot come out of the friend
Even
zone and
after you're
tell a
married,
woman
even if
XYZ,
the-
you know, and
and
them
even
is
if
years,
you
you know.
married
They
and
will
you
be
bring
years,
them
you know.
around you.
You will marry about 3 different men and they will still be waiting till you reach the 4th one and say, girl, you know, I like you since before you married this man. And they're talking about man number 1, you know. I see these things play out. Man and woman cannot be friends. Majority of men in society are shy. They cannot come out and tell a woman they like them or they want to go this route, and they will pretend to be that woman's friend for years. Man, just wait. They just wait. And then
But a
there's-
woman who would only have a female friends will never be a good partner. No, she will
happy with that.
never- no,
I don't
she-
want a woman with a set of
No,
male friends.
no.
Which one you
It
prefer?
wouldn't be a set,
don't
but
mean
you
a
would have
set.
a,
I
it wouldn't
don't
be
mean
a
a set.
set.
I don't
and
mean a
friends,
set.
they obviously use
I
it
prefer a
loosely.
woman
and
with-
I don't mean a
you would
set.
have a
with
few
female
type
friends.
people
It's
you
a
probably went to
dangerous
school
thing when a
with,
woman only
people
going
you
to she
work with.
girlfriends to talk about, let me say,
But will you confide in your problems with an ex-man for?
but this is what I'm saying. This is human.
A
This is
shoulder
human
to
interaction
ride on,
and
to cry
behavior.
on.
And what I'm saying is,
And then you
if,
develop an emotional bond because
if-
you're always telling this person.
if the
Everything.
expectation
And before
is,
you know, you're coming home by him to tell him your
if
problems.
the expectation is that, okay,
All the reaching.
Both of y'all on the
And then he
same.
crack
This
a
is
bottle
in
of
real
wine.
life.
No, both of y'all on the
Just
same
like
page.
you say, you come from a different cloth, it have women come from a different
don't
cloth.
understand.
And just
It is
like
crazy
it
to
have
think
men
that-
who respect these women who all come from a different cloth. Know they would never slip. Know they never slide.
Yeah.
Probably-
How much
they
time?
My thing
probably
is, it have
have-
Men
no.
don't respect nothing
My
but the
thing is,
jam.
it have no.
Nothing at all.
My
They
thing
don't
is,
respect nothing
that's
but
not
the
my
jam.
business.
How much times you
You
listening
could
to a
want to-
girl problem about your man home by you on a bed?
Nah.
Yeah,
Next
but
to
you
she-
could want to.
No,
No,
but no,
Karen, that's a
listen,
girl
listen.
playing stupid.
Listen, you see me, I just don't want to hear about no man and no girl problem because
Yeah,
I
I
know
know,
you're going
I
and go back to your man. I
I'm
don't
not
want to hear
entertaining that,
nothing.
yeah.
Talk to your man or talk to one of your girlfriends. I am not your friend. I don't want to
No,
hear nothing
and what
like
I'm
that.
saying is there are people. What I'm saying is, if you are prepared when that time comes, you also don't have no female friends. My only female friends is my mother and my sister and whatever. Okay, cool, because both of y'all on the same page. That's what y'all value and that's what y'all are cool with. Okay, cool. But to say that you allowed to have your friends and nothing ever happened, nothing ever transpired, and all look good, but she can't
Well,
because there are men who want to jam her.
To me, when
Like-
when a man married, it is be a kind of a lopsided kind of situation that has been more in favor of the female counterpart. So I think
You have to
owed-
balance it.
I had to balance the scale.
Crazy.
If I
That's
feel
Like my rules.
No.
Like my
That's
rules
the
if I
point.
marry somebody.
But that's the point. That person has to be prepared to deal with your rules.
Right.
And she can't have any rules. But I saying it.
She get her rules.
Just
what
but
I
not
saying
no
it-
man friend
But
as a
there's no
rule.
man friend as a rule.
Right, and it will never be a balanced situation, or it will never be a healthy situation, in my opinion, because you
Right,
allowed
that's
to
About
have
marriage is never balanced.
natural. You allowed to have natural, healthy communication and friendships and thing, and she know how to be on your P's and Q's because really and truly, a man will always want to jam, and oh God, that's a recipe for disaster because she's going to go to her girlfriends and rah 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 and get nonsense advice right through. It's just
I
going to
actually
be.
give great advice, so
You could pay a man with that portfolio to speak
Ribka.
to him.
Well, all right.
Pay a
man
see,
with that
And then,
portfolio.
and then here we saying, I don't want a therapist to be a man.
No, that's a professional, right?
No, he's not.
No, that professional and all will want to jam. Yeah.
Right.
Not
Yeah.
here, no.
Yeah, was yeah,
But
you
the
see,
man is not your friend.
Ribka, let's still
He's doing a job.
Or let's still
Right, but-
or let's still miss
friendship
it.
is-
I will go to
friendship
work.
is
That
using
is
somebody.
a trauma bonding thing, you know. That is where that is born through
It is a
that.
natural human interaction. Let me say I go on
That
to
is
work.
not a natural
and the
human
man,
interaction. That is a trauma bond that comes just like
What
the
is a trauma
outside.
bond?
They go into a therapist who's a male and giving him all your problems, and then he
So
telling
you are
how to fix
developing.
it.
You are developing a trauma bond. Everybody who in therapy right now developing trauma bonds with a therapist.
I believe so. If it's
Opposite
different
sex.
opposite sex, it have men who do. It have men. Listen, why all the men are dogs? Okay.
Man,
Who am
cut
I to
out
argue?
that.
Who
Cut out
am I
that.
to argue?
I mean, you said
No, leave
it,
it
not
there.
me.
Who am I to argue?
Let me explain something to you.
You
Let me
said
tell
it,
you,
not
and this
me.
is why I keep saying, oh, I cut different.
That's not fair
If
to all
Karen
men. Let the
introduced me
record
to
show. I don't
Karen
agree.
introduced me to a girlfriend. I find Karen girlfriend ugly immediately. I don't like Karen girlfriend. You understand? It have men will be watching and waiting for Karen and your girlfriend to done or Karen girlfriend to make a mistake so that they could soup up. It have them same men will be friend with Karen in front of your face and the same day or night they'll be messaging Karen girlfriend under the low. Liking she pictures under the low, sending she memes on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. Your girlfriend is your girlfriend. Your friend are not my friends. That's how I supposed to be. That's the kind of respect I have. I just dig a horrors when sometimes in a professional setting, on a corporate setting, an individual might introduce it to his wife, and then I just feel so awkward when it's to meet the husband, we shake hands or hug or whatever, and then it's the wife. I doesn't know what to do because I don't want nobody to feel uncomfortable or feel it's anything. That's to show you the character that I have. You know. I don't ever want you to feel that I go do something to me on your back or I doing something to me on your back. That's how I just operate. I just feel a how girl. It's a real men that not like that. It's a real man not like that. Not like that. That's why I can tell you, if I tell you XYZ is my friend, it's my friend. That is it.
Real. I wouldn't even save my brethren girl number on my phone. I wouldn't even do that.
It have men that doing that, and men will pretend to be a friend, and behind your back they just waiting. It have men will be a friend. They will see you do something, document it, and go and tell your girlfriend.
Well, we know that. We know that.
These are just scenarios. This is not.
No, they're
everybody.
based
No,
on
that's
true,
fact.
based on a true story.
I mean, no, as in
Based
on
this
true
just-
stories.
This will
This is
just
true
happen
stories.
with certain people, but to generalize, men and women can be friends. To generalize, you can't have any male friends. If you are married, chances are you have other married couples as friends. I'm not gonna say the man might be your best friend, but you would know the person. You might be aware of the person.
That is something a little more acceptable. But still,
I
don't
ain't
want to
lying.
hear that you're talking to
You call Rick.
Tom or Rick on the side, or you went and
in the
meet up
absence
Rick,
of
in the absence of
Sandra.
the wife. You understand?
Yeah.
That is the only scenario where I'll accept you knowing on interacting to some extent with a male.
And we do with Stacey, Stacey husband number on your phone. Like, what you
Exactly.
going to do with that
What you do with that?
That is-
But some people cool.
Hey,
with
that
them,
could
I don't play them
happen
games.
very rare. Maybe Stacey, I want to think. Rick by the garage. Yeah, call him. You
But
happen
we're
to save
saving
Rick
the number
phone.
for.
You happen
You're
to
just
call
calling
Rick.
it.
It
No,
really, it's
especially
just you
if-
never know.
no,
She
but
could send it on
especially if-
WhatsApp.
Listen.
Call
No, but
him.
if you
You
relationship
stay in
going on, you're
contact.
friends.
You never know.
It's all about the etiquette.
It's not
you.
the
Etiquette.
Or you think in the extreme.
Yeah,
I
what I
think
telling
just
you,
the.
You can save the number, but you don't
Great.
call.
You call
Call
Stacey when you
Stacey.
get a chance. Don't let me call Stacey. You call Stacey when you get a chance. Listen,
All right, fine.
we all being too naive.
Phyllis.
All they being too
No,
naive.
it's not a matter
Man
that-
and woman not to be trusted. So, how much instance? I showed that instance where I had female friends that went behind all their back and all too, you know, to go at a man. and-
Yes, but the point is,
Man
I
and
cannot
woman
live
cannot
my
be
life.
trusted.
I cannot live my life out here, especially when you say they manage dogs. Imagine, I will never be in a relationship in life. Period.
You just had to
Oh, you
choose the
never
best
have-
dog.
No.
If you like Mastiff, choose a Mastiff.
I can't go so.
If you like where's them
Husky.
a Pumpek,
Husky.
choose your Pumpek. That's what I'm saying. You had to pick you had to pick on the pedigree that you like.
But I find like, this situation is never be thought out from the two ends of the spectrum now, boy. Because like, you telling me you're going out on Lime tonight, right? Or you're going on Lime with a guy, with some other friends too, but you know this guy interested in you. Or you're going in a place.
Why you going there?
With 10 men who interested in you. Going and be seeing you drinking the alcohol, getting on a little loose thing, and they're waiting for you to slip.
Vultures.
If I tell you now, well, I go online with about 6 girls, and you know all of them want me to slip, you ain't gonna feel the same way. It gonna make you feel some type of way.
Yeah, but there's a mutual thing, especially if it's like what Janelle say. If I know you are wrong to people who like you or express those things in the past, I feel as though it is fair game for you to make whatever requests for me to step up to the plate and make you feel comfortable. But there are certain things out of my control.
But you're
if
saying
a man
that-
never jump out himself, I do not explicitly know. He
Oh,
want
you're
me.
being naive there
No,
again, man.
No, I'm being serious. So what are you trying to tell me? Every single
yeah,
man
yeah.
around
All
me
it is
has
no,
this-
you know. All it is no and
what
play,
what I'm
dotish.
saying is there's a difference between you what?
I don't know.
No, what I'm
She
saying
said
is
that earlier. She knows
But
that.
I feel like
Yes,
if I
because
personally
there's
know
a
I'm not
different-
going to slip, I'm not unbothered by it. I'm not bothered by it.
But what I'm saying is I will have to live life in a straight jacket,
Cause you will tell
and I
a
can
girl.
only live with my girlfriends if that is the case.
You will tell a
Because
girl.
every man.
Small or medium? Small or medium?
Girl,
No,
a
the reality
girl.
is you have to relax yourself and you have to trust that I know to organize myself and I have to trust that you know to, because guess what? On the flip side, imagine I out there thinking my man is a hunter. My man, the girls that he around to, if that girl slip, she go slide with he is a never ending thing. There's some girl not trusting a man with a I sure you all have been accused.
All these
of multiple
scenarios.
times of wanting to do this and do that with any girl all there wrong who attractive is an accusation. And
Well,
it's
I
just
mean,
like,
they say all I with a jam after
No,
we
Ripka, but
filming.
all these scenarios. Is it coming from a place of single
All I with
relationship?
is jam after we
I hate for playing them stupid games. After we film. We all have been exam. No, we
They
will
say
play
it's
that
about
shit
session. They say it's about
What
session.
they say?
Wait, they say it's about session with the lights on and then one with the lights off.
But imagine how sickening that is. You dealing with somebody.
Okay.
Ripka,
And them
that's
just
why I'm asking you,
assuming
if this-
it's always
you
that.
speaking from a place of single or being in a relationship. If
I'm
you're
speaking from a place of-
single, then saying that you can't live your life comfortably, obviously that don't make sense. 'Cause
No,
you're
I
single,
talking
you
about
can do
in
what
a
you want.
relationship.
But
In a relationship, if I have been, so this will be my reality, right? I know, guys. So why saying, imagine you banning me from the podcast. I cannot come and record. Because here you saying, once you slip, you go and slide with them men and them. So at the end that I get to, immediately they crap. I let her go up the road. Because what I'm saying is you had a trust that I could organize. I'd handle myself. It's not because, okay, after we record, like what you say, after we record, it's our next record when the lights off. I can't get caught up in that. I had to go home, record it, finish. Yeah, babes, I done and thing, and I bust out.
I had to talk to you on the phone until I reach you.
No, it's something I gotta give because you can't dictate my pace so much.
No.
Because there are some women, as you rightfully say, everybody cut from a different cloth. But you gotta be able to handle it. I'm not playing no naive game to tell a man, no, he not like that. He not like that. I'm not playing that naive game with you. I'm not playing that naive game with you to insult your intelligence.
You never do that before then. Because listen,
No,
it's
the younger me.
look how simple it is, eh? Look how simple it is, right?
God, she admitting. Relax.
No, wait.
Let she admit.
I just admit here things.
But I just want
admit nothing
to,
here.
I want to put out the most simplest scenario, right? Me and you together. Block Janelle. Okay, no problem. But they will block Kendall now. Oh God, I'm a friend.
No, but wait,
me and he just good.
why tell her to block Jenna?
Because you might feel that, she like a vulture. You understand? She might feel
Is
that.
she a vulture?
I wouldn't know if she's a vulture, but that's how you feeling.
So we
all
do
right,
things
all right,
based off of how
all right,
people feel
all
it.
right,
So I
cool.
could just come and tell you, block Janelle.
But that was
Why?
that was
Vibes
true.
on
But
that
that
one
was
vibes,
exactly.
that's
that.
not
All right,
true.
listen. We say now you're watching my
The
phone. Boom,
most
you see I get
any
10 notifications
unwarranted
on
block is probably
Instagram.
an ex. Any unwarranted block is block your ex. That's probably
If
all. But
you
around
know-
No,
again,
brother,
it is
it had
confirmed.
girls that ask me to block people who I just normal
Well,
with.
right,
Well,
okay, and you
well,
allowed
picking
it. You was
wrong
cool with
gal,
it. You was
wrong
cool with it.
friends.
No, you was cool with it, and you paid the price.
Yeah,
Because
but
you
if,
said this worth
but
it,
if somebody
and you call
make
the
it,
same
alright,
shot.
if you feeling some type of way about something, what I could tell you to
No,
make
Karen,
you not feel that way?
if she willing to call the shot, if she calling a shot and you willing to oblige by it, it means that she's prepared to get back the same demand from you.
Yeah, but then you're coming with the
Nah, I
preambles.
excuses.
I'm a
If I'm making
friend,
them demands
I'm a
and I let you
friend.
know, look
Me and Kendall
on
is just
that girl for no
friends.
reason, you're prepared for it. You open up the can of worms there. Anytime you making them demands, just so okay, cool. But if I
But
don't
I
pre
can't
you
say
at
it. I don't
all,
play them
no,
games,
if my
so.
man is a good looking man, let me be real, girl tackling man, no. It is not safe. He want you, and you're with me, so she want you even more.
Yeah,
that's
that
just the
is-
reality.
that's a thing, yeah, that's
Come
a
on, that's
thing.
a real thing.
That's
So
a real
imagine I
thing.
telling you, don't talk to this one, don't blah 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 blah. Like that is not a peaceful life. That is not a peaceful life.
So that's why you have no friends. You have no male friends.
Everybody had to organize
want to
Avoid
live-
it altogether.
We want to
Oh,
live
well, right.
we want to live simple lives.
Right, and I feel as though if me and you are my friend and I'm your friend, and all we are doing is friends together, and then the friends that we have is Rick and Susie who married, because that's a thing that they encourage. Married
Couples
couples should be friends with married friends. Look for all them singles, look for all them strayways on them. Okay, cool. I feel as though if that is the playing field, all right. Because I was already, I make peace with that.
Until we in the Christmas
But to say
dinner.
that you have your girlfriend, so you could call her all out and normal, and I like in the straight jacket here because men sick. No, what kind of sick thing is that?
No, that was supposed to be.
That was supposed to be.
Yeah,
Well,
that
Karen,
was
you
supposed
go
to
up
be.
the road with
Because
that?
remember, I cut from a different cloth and I
Yeah,
know where to
but
draw the
that's a
line. I
self-proclaimed
know
thing.
where to draw the line.
That is a self-proclaimed thing. I can say from now till I kingdom come.
So let me ask you
I
something,
don't want
right?
my girlfriends.
Yes, let me ask you-
A man
let me
they
get
don't
to
care
our
what
scenario,
they
right? I deal in one all here, right? And Karen as well, a friend. But I don't trust Karen, eh?
You don't trust Karen.
I don't trust Karen because I feel Karen. I know Karen like all here, right? But Karen pretending to be all your friend, waiting for her to slip so he can
Karen
slide.
pretending what's Karen?
Like a
Right.
fox.
Or let's slip on one instance. Karen take the opportunity to slide, but he ain't slide in too deep. He just stumble. He like I say he slapped the ass.
What?
Right? Where's all the next move?
He slapped what?
He slapped the ass.
No,
Where's the next move?
No.
What's your move? Where's your move?
No, if he slapped the ass, that is it there.
What is it? What is it?
I don't look on Karen.
Oh. What is your it?
If he's no Karen, slap my ass. Like
But
till never
listen,
know the time.
but
eh?
listen, you're slipping, oh. So meaning to say we liming whole night. You like the vibes thing. We getting close.
Nah, that's a whole different story. He
But you're
said
slipping. That what
No.
slipping mean?
Right,
She's a willing participant.
He reading the vibe as you're slipping because all that drinking thing, he reading the vibe as an
And he slap
opportunity.
my ass?
He slap your ass.
Nah, well, I don't look on Karen.
After the jam, oh.
Correct, and that is right.
Because I would have gone.
I ain't she.
I just find on that war vibes. What do you mean? He slapped just so he just slapped your ass?
You're slipping.
All that you're
I
slipping. All the
I make him
linemen.
feel he can slap my ass.
Yes.
Yes.
then I wrong.
There's a whole different
Right,
story.
but
Yeah.
what comes
You're
after
bigger
this?
fish to fry as to what she doing with Karen.
Yeah, why?
She's the
why
problem.
too are we
Oh, okay.
linemen getting drunk?
I
that
sleep with
he
Karen on
feel.
our vibe. So that means I want Karen. And if
I
I want
mean-
Karen,
No, listen.
I give them the clue.
I
No,
give them the
listen.
And he slap my
Yeah.
ass. Why you want me to lock up
Yeah,
Karen
we're
after that?
going.
Clearly, I was
Let me misread the
suggesting.
situation, right? This Karen we talking about, not me. He's an opportunist, right?
Right, but
So-
yes, he explained it. It didn't have to be that all. Let's slip all your drinking anyway, you know.
I realize that you're vulnerable, right?
Yes.
And I take that moment, I say, nah, boy, you know, I realize like Ripka Bong shared, boy, she and Kendall followed what it was,
Right.
thing. I come out looking fresh, sharp. You understand? You are looking good.
And he
thing.
finally got some confidence in
Yeah,
him.
and I say,
The
Ripka, you're
only
looking
way
good so
Karen
tonight.
leave in the crease is if I give Karen the go ahead.
'Cause you
And
slip.
if I give Karen the go ahead, no, me slip nothing. I slid. I didn't slip. I slid. Because that's the only way a friend who looking in the corner will
Could
jump
could
out.
jump,
That
yeah.
mean I say, here, what's going on? He there, I know you want me. I line up the opportunity for that. So that was you are bigger
And you
fish to
and you
fry
know
than
I
what go to
wire,
do
and that's
after.
what Kendall
telling
talk
me
about,
block- then
and that's
telling
what
me block
Kendall
Karen.
talk
I make it
about.
says, yeah, address your
But you
relationship
know,
immediately.
but that's what Kendall
Right.
saying. You know I wire. You know
No,
that.
I don't know that.
So,
He didn't
but
say
that-
that in the scenario.
no, he
You
did
say
not
it's
say
a
that.
friend who waiting
He
for you
said
to
he
slip.
don't trust him. He don't trust
Yes,
but
this
that
he
guy.
means
say
you would
he
have know
don't
that
trust
because
him.
he would have tell you that.
No.
He'd have say, I don't trust this
And
man.
it's
you know.
because
Yeah.
I already tell
Block
you.
him.
It's not that I already tell you, man and woman cannot be friends. Any relationship that I go into, I just lay that down immediately. You know, man and woman can't be friends. No, I'm not coming immediately. This is the difference. A boyfriend, girlfriend thing. I'm not coming to tell you, don't be friends with that one, that thing. I'm not going to try to dictate your pace, you know, because I come and I meet that so. But I will
Correct.
still express there that I always say that man and woman cannot be friends. And I leave in what I say there up to you. And it's how you choose to handle it. But whenever we reach the line where I had to go and change my life and change all my responsibilities and provide this and that for a woman, that is my rule. Man and woman cannot be friends. The only friends you will have is your brother and your father. And whatever female friends you have.
Not
That's
the
mine.
ones, not the male friends from before.
Not the male
Now
friends
she
from
got to
before.
deal with that when she reached
Not
that
the
stage
male
with
friends
you.
from before. Telling you.
But he didn't marry them. But she didn't marry them.
I
She
know.
never let them slip. She never slipped. She never let them slide.
Right. And I am the provider now. I am the one to do this and to do that.
Even the ones who meet you while they're dating, everything.
Yes.
The ones you're cool with, the ones that are established as a proper friendship, that them probably cut from
No,
a
the
different
beautiful-
cloth,
no.
just like you.
But Jenna, the
That's
beautiful
crazy.
thing is
Nah,
a
they
marriage
cut-
is about two people. That's he and
They,
his partner. And
they,
she will be
they
cool
can't
with
be cut
that.
from
They
a
be
different.
cool
They
with that.
cannot be cut
Because
from a
the-
different cloth if they're pretending to be your
Oh,
friend.
okay, fine. The pretender.
But you will never really genuinely know.
You wouldn't really know.
So don't take the
I
chance.
know.
So we trying to tell me use
Me
the
didn't
one
meet
single
them yet and I know.
No, there's an assumption that you alone.
That's not no assumption.
You alone
Man.
capable of being cordial and having that
Listen
mind
to
frame
me.
and paying things in a bracket. And listen, I will never try to talk you out of your
Let me ask you a
rules
question,
for your
Rebecca.
relationship.
Let me
I
ask you a
find I
question.
can respect that because
Give me
I don't
average, give me the average amount of male friends you have. 10, 20, 30, 40, 100, how much?
an average amount of male friends.
How much male friends that you have that are males that you consider? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 2.
No, like 5 to 5 plus.
And how much are
Give
them
me
five,
a
you think?
number. Give me a number. 10 then.
Okay, let me go with 10. Yeah.
And how much out of them you know for a fact, if you slip, they're going to slide with you? Out of that 10.
5 for sure.
Half. Like half, you know.
I
So
listen.
I wrong with my assumptions. It's all
No,
50%.
You're not,
And
you're not
listen.
wrong. What I'm saying is
And
there's a
listen.
difference. What I'm saying is
If
I-
I'm,
if-
If
Listen,
it's half, and I
listen,
must be
I-
comfortable trying to figure out who's
yeah,
the
because,
half.
I didn't think about it
y'all,
is-
y'all know the reality. The root of that is you really and truly. You remember, if you felt as though you're dealing with somebody, or you have any ratings for the person that you're with in terms of a brain, self-control, restraint, the idea there is that a woman is impressionable, she's vulnerable, she's weak, she can never say no. That is to me, that is the precedent that is being said there. I said 5, not based off of people who made advances to me. You know. I'm just going based off of
The vibe.
natural interaction to say like, I know I'm attractive.
Yeah.
I know your type.
Yeah.
I know your type. I know your type. I know if it is, I was not, like if we didn't meet under the circumstances that we meet, you can
It'll be
approach
different,
me.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's a difference between me actively knowing you are waiting. I talking about knowing it. You are waiting for me. or you have made it very clear, and I just
Like the man on
let
the
her
party
deal,
when
let
you
Well,
say
I
I is
hope-
not your friend.
correct. And you know what I mean? You know what that now means? That
Back
now
down.
means that if
Yeah.
it is I go to a party, I'm not locking on with you.
Well,
because
I
you
hope-
have made it very clear that if I slip, I slide, and we could be cool. What I saying is, in a marriage, remember that your business, your girl had to be cool with that, and you're not going to magically make up that rule. That means while I was courting and getting close to there,
Yeah,
she
but I
would have
mentioned it,
understood,
yeah.
and she's clearly cool and calm and contented with it. Everybody life different.
How is that
All
the-
I saying is, when I'm in a relationship, there are certain natural adjustments that will come. So, for example, the male friends who I have who married, it's are certain things that they just don't show up for. They're not wrong. You understand? Because I know for a fact your wife ain't going fit. Or it is not activities for you because you know of a wife. All I'm saying is in a relationship, I would have to hope and pray that the person who I'm with will naturally start to go with the flow and understanding boundaries. I'm not playing stupid with you, but you cannot make no demands of me because when you stress me out and you do what you have to do and you're gone and wherever and we come and done, all the million friends who are lock off, I left hanging in the cold. Like I'm not entertaining, I'm not playing no games. If I know a man want to jam me, I'm not playing no stupid game and like trying to play my man for a clown and let me really doesn't know the time. But sometimes if I cool, I know much people I meet every day and interact and we cool and we know.
But I'm not friends.
No,
Like,
I'm
say,
talking
you're
about
using friends
no.
loosely.
I can
You
come
have
here
guys you
if
can
I come
probably
here.
talk to.
Listen to me.
and
If
then
that was
some
the
people
rule,
you know.
Janelle, I tell you, I can do no podcast, I can do this, I can do that. Because here, my man telling me that whole team is sharp. That whole team, that thing, and you play naive, and you want to go that. Don't come and.
I just hope
play
you know
life.
out of the out of the 10 men, I hope you know which 5 are in.
Which fiber?
Which 5 are which one? Because you might have to tip the scale, you know. You might have to say 6. Out of the 10.
I think you were saying it before. But right now, 15 friends. I have 15 friends.
But
That's the
what
thing,
she
like, I
said,
can't-
that's my point.
Yeah,
And
but
these
Kenneth, you
men
don't give a
will
girl no
pret-
credit to say like you okay.
Credit?
Yeah. So we trying to say every man, so your girl is a soft head. So.
No, but we can't take the
anybody
chance.
We
can
can't take the chance. Mr.
Prevention is better than
And
cure.
guess what?
Okay.
And Orlando for a fact, you cannot prevent one. If it had to happen, it will happen. So she have no male friends and she come and horn you. Who she
Well,
horn you
I'd
with?
try as best as possible.
Nah.
I'd try. You
create an
will
environment.
You'll never know if you don't try.
Now you're creating
yeah.
an uneasy environment.
If you fail
I
to
agree with that
prepare.
one. In
yeah,
event.
because I'm not putting on my.
So you
it's like this.
having
I
all
know
these
my
friends
man-
not creating the uneasy
No,
environment. If you don't have
nah.
the friendly environment, would that be normal?
because I don't know the time.
I am your friend. I can entertain you for all 10 of them men.
We in a relationship.
I can entertain you for all 10
in a
of them men.
relationship, that
I
time
am your
we not-
entertainment. That is my responsibility now. I am your husband. It's my responsibility now to entertain you.
Kenneth, I am
to
sure
ensure
the person will be cool and calm with that. What I'm saying is that cannot be the status quo in every single relationship.
That is my status quo.
Well, right. I know. Okay, cool. She will be cool with that. But that is not a healthy status quo.
it
Because
is a
they end up in
healthy status
problems.
quo for me and for my wife at that
And end up
time.
in problems.
It had no problems end up in there.
End up in
I eliminate
problems.
all the problems.
I agree
I eliminate
that
all
if
the
it
problems.
is you are entertaining people who actively pursuing you or throwing talk for you or doing this and doing that, there's a whole different ball game. You have to clean up the act. Because you can't play stripper with your man. And then vice versa. It has so much like you know amazing about this whole thing is act as a dwarf girl who prowling, you know. Waiting, you know. Like it's a girl who waiting for you.
Yeah.
Where them is so?
Nah, me go play naive.
I just need to know so I can go the next way.
Yeah.
Oh, must be
I
that.
need to know so I can go the next
A
way.
real girl waiting.
And that's why I don't go no way.
That exactly.
And let me
exactly.
be real. Let me say the girl probably is not your type to say like to pursue her. But it's not that she unattractive, but you is she type. She waiting for you because it's so funny. And it's so this and the podcast. And it's cool for
Yeah,
she
but
just
let me be
waiting.
real. If a girl is not a man type, the likelihood is very low as opposed to the opposite end.
If the girl is not a man type,
yeah, if you
the
know you
likelihood
don't
of the
like
girl getting through with the man.
real low, but
Real low, real
plenty
low.
times girls end up with man who don't even like.
Nah,
No, but remember
some
we
man
talking
is
about the
a big
people
girl
waiting
like
in the
you,
wings. People waiting in the wings. You never approach the girl on that type of vibe, but it does not change the fact that she like you and she will put herself in position to be around you. So let me say, all these recordings all I have. You know them girl and them like that, but she making sure She present at all times. You never come wrong the girl in that type of way. But she always present. She always willing. She always capable. She always have an idea. She always have a response on her Ladek media shoot. She always have a response on her Dai Good Talk.
That's good. That's good engagement. It's the employees that don't even comment and
The
press
point
like.
is she waiting.
You see them many TikTok users watching.
It is a two-way street.
Nah. But for me, once I already put you on in that zone, you can't come out.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't come
Wow.
out. But
Dai
at the
Good Talk
same time,
cloth
this
is-
happen
is
with
strong.
girls. It is switch up. Anytime, don't worry about it. And then when you blink, sometimes 2 blinks.
Sometimes you even get a blink yet.
Sometimes your eye close halfway.
You blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you think, you see both of them together, and it's like, but this girl, no, tell me, she do like this man, boy.
Listen, girl. But nah, that just my rules because I wasn't so, you know. I see so much things happen in my life experience and seeing other people's scenarios, and it happened. It happened just like that.
10 years ago, I was with a girl, and I find a man was making certain advances. And I say, where do you see this man and these advances? And they say, boy, I would never, ever. You see that man? How you could even put me on that? Disgust. You understand?
Yeah, but have clues in how to respond.
I felt, boy,
Anytime
I
you start
feel,
to no, anytime
I
you
almost
start to
had to feel
pop down,
bad. I started to feel bad making the suggestion. You understand?
you fall for the
And then-
for the trick.
Well, it was 10 years ago. And
Well,
then
alright.
after, now when the mark boss, it was really because it was really that now, boy.
Anytime
You
the person start to
understand?
pop down, the person physical,
I never sleep good since.
don't trust it.
You understand? I've never sleep well since that
Don't
happened.
trust it. Because they're desperate to convince you. Know. Anytime you see how she's anytime that man tell you see how she's Miss Lady, he cut already, or you going to cut.
Listen.
Anytime that man say you see how
I
she's
did listen. I
Can
don't
you
fall.
paying me?
We don't
It's a
fall for
wrap.
them thing, you know. Listen,
It's a
listen.
wrap. You cannot tell
I
me
see
nothing
all
but you see
kind
how
of
she's
trick. Girl hit me all kind of trick, and I just had to trick.
But the
man.
fact is, I feel I deal with a trickster is the battle of the tricks.
Yeah, come on.
We must be real in life. If it's a tricky game we playing, it's the battle of the tricks. You can't get vexed at the game. I know you don't get vexed at the game.
I not
So
vexed
I'm
at
saying
all.
the game is the game.
I not
it's setting-
vexed at all.
Right, if I'm setting the precedent.
It's
If that's not,
entertaining. It's
right,
entertaining.
if that's what you all are saying.
If you
the
say
standard-
Marco, I say Polo. You
right.
dig?
But if that's the standard for the marriage, that I say the beauty is you marrying one person. All you could deal with that. Don't dictate my piece. All you could
Correct.
deal with that.
You see,
All you could deal with that.
I feel like, but as it relates to the game itself, I feel as though I've been coming out of that era now, boy. You know,
You ain't playing the games, man.
Nah, it would have a
Coming
point
out
in
of it,
time.
yeah.
It would have a point in time, like if I realize me and you rocking and I see you doing certain things, and I say, all right,
Oh, you
then.
coming out of the games, era.
Yeah, like I'll be like, if I realize you onto something, I'll be like, well, they just you understand? Player 2, press start. You understand? I join the game too. Understand? We go see who could make who feel more sick now, boy. You understand? But
Battle of the sickest.
yeah, that guy will know, boy. From the time I see you swinging it a different way, I feel like that's
Me, I ain't trying
It
to make you
depends.
feel sick.
Yeah, I good.
I ain't trying to make you feel sick.
You understand? But I rock so with that and
Yeah.
That was good. There are too much options.
My life too eventful to try to make somebody
No,
feel
even
sick.
with
Yeah,
options, we
that-
Nah, there are too much
playing
options.
the
That's the
game.
problem. That's the problem now.
Even with
You remember
options,
that
I feel like
relevant-
you're
Women
not
have
playing
more
the game.
options. Women have more options than men, or no?
That's
You
not
know
true.
say
That's a lie.
that we dealing with real
Man is dog.
nonsense.
Yeah, we
Right,
can say
yes,
that.
it
How we
may
have
not be good
options, we have good
options.
options.
It may not be good options.
let me say,
but the
No.
options
so
are more
women,
options.
it's a little
No.
more accessible. You understand?
That's like you're going somewhere and it's real rubbish to choose
And
from.
that is why,
Not because there's plenty of options, mean that's how good
We had to pick
value.
the best piece of rubbish.
No, that what I'm saying.
Vivka,
I heard that loud and clear.
I just see it and hear it. And Janelle, you live abroad. And I just see it every country I go to. Women only dealing with the same type of garbage men. They're always complaining about the same things, and it's some of the same traits and characteristics that I would have mentioned earlier. It's more, but it's the same stories you hear in here, same
Yeah.
stories you hear in America, same stories you hear in Europe. It's the same stories. It's like the men just morphing into into different entities or different ethnic groups,
And
but
doing the
it's
same thing.
It's the same. They're
Same
made from the
problem.
same molding and thing. You understand?
Same problem.
I feel like you definitely just had to choose where you could deal with best.
That's what everybody do.
Handle it.
But choose well. Choose well.
Yeah. But why saying is when you do find that person who who you feel like is the most tolerable in certain senses, you have competition. You know what I mean? Don't think you alone go want it. I mean, I see girls fight over rubbish already, you know. So what's worse yet for something that actually worth having and keeping? You understand?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You might have to fight off some people for that now. Eh? So I feel like when a man reach a certain point in your life, certain men, depending on how he is, I feel like, the quality of life does improve, especially with women wanting to be around you and thing. Yeah. So I'm not fighting up with nobody now. Eh?
The percentage of people that cut from a different cloth small.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
That's all we were saying all the time, you know. That's all we were saying all the time.
But you're saying none of my friends cut from a different cloth, so I had to drop all of them. And that is what we're trying to
The
debate.
people that who cut from a different cloth, we know all of them. And we see all of them as their friends.
Yeah. We know what have been in our
so
friend list.
crazy.
Yeah.
You're talking nonsense.
What have been in our
Honestly,
friend list.
That's the way. Nonsense.
It's only a few of us, you know. It's just like a
I don't say
handful
it all
of them.
comes down to who you
Rivka,
with.
I see friends jam
But
the friend.
Is what she's saying is that means there's no friends, because you're saying she can't be around nobody because she friends waiting. But if I know personally,
But that's what we're
if I
trying to
know
say. You
personally,
thinking them as
as
your
a
friend and they're not
married
your friend.
woman, a person as a married woman, I'm not trying to entertain no conversation with no man, even if you want to cut or not. I'm not trying to have no small talk or no
good.
WhatsApp.
Thank you.
I'm not trying to go for no meet up and hang.
Thank you.
separately.
What is the purpose? What is the purpose?
Exactly.
It
But
have
there were
nothing there for me
friendships prior
to.
to the relationship.
But it have
And then you
friendships
meet
before.
people
So it must
all the
terminate
time. So
from
for
the time
example,
we reach
imagine
the
I go
wedding.
to, nah.
It must
That's not
terminate from the
real.
time I say
Imagine
I
I
do.
go to
That
work.
man come here
You're
and
putting their
probably
vows
shake
and
your
all.
hand.
Putting their vows.
What?
What?
Anyway.
Rivka, when I get married and I on that stage, I will say it. I will say all the
Yeah, but you
man
on
who
stage.
was friends with she. You all are not your friends no more. And you know I will say it. I will say it on the stage.
I'll be so
I will
recorded.
say it on the stage. You have, I tell
I
you,
recorded.
you have no more male friends. I say it plain, and you know all you know are capable, you know. All you know are capable. I'm
But
not.
this is what I'm saying. It is no desire of mine, at least, to convince you otherwise, because again, that is our personal relationship. Every bread of its butter. You know what I mean? You gotta know what you want for yourself. In general, as it relates to man and woman things, I just feel as though we can't play naive on both sides.
Thank you.
Right? We can't play naive on both sides. But it's also a very unhealthy thing, because you saying you will do it in a marriage. There are people who do it in a relationship. They're starting from early.
Dating,
They're
yeah.
isolating a girl. She can't have no male friends from now. And when she bunked you, you see why I didn't want you to know. You made her feel so uncomfortable and so awkward and so silly around men. So it's just like the one man who came like wait, let's call it a chameleon.
Chameleon.
A chameleon. Yeah, chameleon is crazy. A chameleon. And he cool and calm, no attack, no nothing. And easy and susceptible. And it's just like, make it so awkward. It's the same way like you have children and you have them under strict rules home. They can't do this, they can't do that. And you know everybody said that has been the wildest ones, the loosest ones, because you
As
had
they
them
get
so
out.
constricted and restrained. And as soon as they get out, the bunks dead. Because it's just like you don't know how to interact, you don't know how to function. Like, nah. I will you have female friends. Go ahead. Don't play Mr. Saint for me, you know, you have no female friends. All right? You're watching a real slight.
So you don't think men know where to draw the line?
My thing is, if I push that narrative and I think that all the time, I really can't be with nobody.
I feel like the things that you
Because remember what you're setting up is like men are hunters at all times. So really and truly, I will always be uneasy. I always uneasy and thinking you always on go. Nah.
I find like when I hyper fixate something, like when it just happen now.
Come on, I can't live that way. Like,
If
the
you're
women
living in
who
fear of
most...
horn all the time, you just get horn all the time.
Oh my gosh, the people who
Like, why
most
stuff like
fixated
that,
on
like-
horn, it's just like, die where you get because you're manifesting that you cooking that in a slow cook as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she like, yeah, and all of a sudden, you start to watch Rivka, so like,
You didn't even know she like you.
She like, what?
So, yeah.
So
I'll take it there. I'll take it there. Yes, how she'll be watching
Let me
you.
see.
Yes, how she'll be watching
You
you.
feel like
You
no,
know,
no.
I'm now seeing it.
Yeah.
Every single time on any
She
podcast.
opened the can of home, so she
Yes,
said.
I'm telling you. Yeah, she said every time she did the podcast, she sit on next to you. And here we sort of. She's
I
right.
true,
We
no,
sit on
she-
next to you.
I know peep that.
I know
cat, you
people that. And I say, I watch how the man tell you, and true, if she's like, man, let me tell you. No way.
She don't like me, girl. Yeah, she like you.
Yeah, all of a sudden, who will tell you that? Correct. And then I say, Karen, you feel. Sharon said, Rivka, like, man, you feel so?
And,
And already people tell me we watching. All of a sudden,
No,
you just plant
you're
a
waiting
seed.
for that. You're waiting for that.
next
that
time,
one to drop.
next time I come to the film, it had no space between me and Rivka. We should not close.
Correct. Because now you're looking for sense and picture your man wasn't even on that all the time.
Yeah.
Your man was cool and calm.
I want to know what you're doing after.
Right.
You're going home.
All of a sudden, everything Rivka do, she do it because she like, my girl see that. My girl know. Because guess what? A lot of people project a lot of things because the qualities that they see in you, they feel as though everybody else seeing it and like it
that's a
and
good
want
point.
it.
That's a good point.
So it's just like you projecting real insecurities because here you find you are an attractive young lady. You could hold a conversation. You this, you that. So every man around me,
Don't know that.
it is safe. Nah, I can't live that life. I can't live that life. You wanna risk it for the biscuit.
Well,
Oh, but you have to
another tea break.
You have to real observe too, eh? You have to real observe it too, because anytime you realize your girl getting close with somebody, and you know what I mean, you have to
Correct.
draw the line. Like if you realize it's a casual friendship, you might say, well, all right, she might notice certain things, but anytime you can't be talking to her next guy whole day every day, or they talking on the phone and laughing
And you're playing
keep
silly
deep
games. You're playing
and-
silly games. And it's just like, I feel like a big thing for me is making demands. If you're making strong demands like that, there's a lock of somebody. You're showing me you're about it, and you're real serious. That can't just be, I wake up. Well, you wake up,
and they feeling that way.
and you feeling that way, and you say, yeah, we're going on. That man had like you long time. And because he did like you long time, you know originally seen it. The man like me long time. You cross that bridge, you ain't not on anything.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? But because imagine I telling you, remember when we was teens, we didn't like each other. Or however long, we didn't like each other a little bit, but nah, we never
Not-
do that.
yeah.
No, you holding that against me. People do that, you know. People come and ask questions. All innocently. So you answer so did ever this, and you answer so did ever that. And yeah, you know what your ship itself. Yeah, long time, like, but not cool vibes now. All of a sudden.
And I just say that, you know.
That man had to go.
I just
Nah.
say people doesn't
And that's why
really-
people just lie, and
People
they don't be
doesn't
transparent.
set the stage to allow somebody to tell the truth now, boy, because then now the unrealistic expectations. People will meet you today and expect that you was probably with nobody ever in life. And when they hear about it now, they're like, well, you was with this one and you was with that one. And then they're telling them,
setting up yourself for
well, do
disappointment.
talk to this one then and do talk to that one then. And
Crazy work.
yeah. Or yeah, let me say, oh, shaming or slut shaming, like, you know, you put yourself with the girl and this and that. Now I cannot even tell you nothing again because
Come on.
now I have to lie.
Come on. Because I found myself in my past, I say, people don't appreciate transparency. But they can't handle it, I would say. It is a whole facade. Like, you know, I just want it to be transparent. I just want it to be honest.
that'll work.
I just want it to be open.
That'll work.
I being transparent with you. And it's pain and sorrow. You holding the things that I'm telling you, coming back, I hearing about it. Nah. So all of a sudden, I'm secretive.
Waiting for ammunition.
Come on. I've been accused of that already. And then when I really watch it in retrospect, I'll be like, man, you know, you could have really mentioned that so was there. Right? I did not mention that so was there in the line. You know how that making me look? Like I sneaky. I was talking to so and whatever, because your bedroom come to tell you, hey, I see a girl outside, you know, and so was there. So all of a sudden I wrong. But no, if I had come and tell you, so was in the party. So let's talk. And what happened? And you dance with him? Like, no, relax. If so was in the party and he come and say, hey, was this girl? And I say, cool vibes. You gotta believe that it was cool vibes. Because all of a sudden, the time when he was texting me and it had a gap, the gap was because you was probably
You was
talking to so.
You was so.
Nah. Mm-mm. There's a real balancing act.
For me, I just concerned about my experience, you understand? So that's why I just really mind if you tell me certain things that you would have done or whatever, because like I know everybody treats somebody bad at some point.
Not me.
Like except,
Not me.
you know?
The only time I think it's super important to let you know, I don't want nobody to feel embarrassed. So, for example, we lying in a space, we chilling in a space.
And you see a certain
and I used
somebody,
to be,
yeah.
no, or you're right, and me and that person was on a certain level, and I never tell you. It's setting it up for a little awkward vibes.
You would.
So, those sort of things, I feel as though, me and so used to talk.
But I tell me one time.
Yeah,
Because when
yeah.
I be asking, hey, get out that man, you watching me
Yeah.
But is it something that a conversation that had to have no meeting, or this is all the people?
No,
that I used to talk to?
I wouldn't.
Or
I
you
end
end up
say.
in a situation where all in a space together, so show up. Now you mention this guy and I.
I feel like the
this
person-
girl
Yeah,
and-
yeah, what I
find
call
out
it.
along the way with me.
It have a put it. All right.
Because I find I talk about the serious relationships that
Well,
I
now
have.
I
and then
know
how
going
we
and
need
say
to
it.
know
I
about
know
it.
going and say that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like if you
You will
know,
never see that man say that was my ex
and you know,
2 years ago, and you don't know, it's crazy.
Yeah. So I feel like you have to deal with it in terms of how pertinent that the relationship in particular is. If you know, I know Kendall, I know him, and you start to rock with me now, you say, well, boy, I really used to rock with you. I just tell you because you know him and you might see him and you will tell you something. and
Woman don't do
whatever.
that.
They don't, but they should.
You don't do what?
The woman don't do that.
Yeah, they don't, but they should. And then now the little one-off ones now, who, if you go on somewhere and you see a man and you realize the man moving kind of stupid, they will say, well, hey, I used to deal with you or whatever. And but the important ones,
I never meet a woman that ever tell me that up front, like lady cards down. Never.
I feel like I just tell girls, but I feel it's work against me.
I just find out before.
She never laid the
Or
cards in
after.
terms of like when I know start to talk and say A, XYZ.
Yeah, like say, well, hey, I know Karen. I used to link with Karen or whatever.
And what has
Oh.
killed me is that I just know that people know I know you. Like, how
Yeah.
could you
No,
not
yeah,
know
that's
that?
like a true.
Woman just
Yeah,
feel
take
like,
it true.
And you know,
Because man is real talk.
Man is real talk.
Don't let a man find out from the bedroom, because the bedroom is going to paint a different kind of
Yeah.
picture.
Listen,
dog, I used to lick it.
I have
I used to blink
never-
it. I'll be like,
Rebecca, I have
was barely interaction.
never, and it is.
no, but sometimes them guys must be embarrassed.
I
come out and say it,
You had us come out and say it.
I come out and
Yeah,
say it.
come out and
I
say it.
respect
Well,
you
like,
more
I
if you
used
come
to
out and
say
say
Virgin.
it.
Yeah,
A
to come out
serious
and say it.
relationship, you come out and say it. If all they just in the talking stage,
Even if
me
it's-
and it
No,
going,
you
and
mean
it
from
going,
jump.
No,
From
if you're in the
jump.
talking stage and they're going into something serious, you let them know. Obviously, as men see, you don't want the link. So that link up thing, that's not even worth it.
I feel
Because
as
they
though
should
the only
probably
time I-
already know, because men like to talk. If it's just a link up thing,
Nah,
a man
don't
might
assume,
tell you.
but
no,
tell
don't
them.
go.
Sometimes you already
Yeah.
won't know. Because remember, I mean, things just happen. Especially if you link with somebody now and you start something with your bedroom.
That is one thing.
I feel as if it's your bedroom, somebody who you
Regardless,
In
if
the
it's,
space
even
of-
if it's
no.
not my brethren, even if it's somebody who in my
If you
space
think that-
who I might interact with by based off
Yeah.
of somebody else, but I let me know that I in a settings with that person
And it could come
and
up.
a talk come up and they have me looking stupid.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
how most men is feel and operate, you know. Right?
Yeah, but sometimes it really is not a situation where sometimes you end up laying
Let me
out
say
your
I
facts, but men just treat you.
let me say I
men just
boasting
treat you
about
differently
you
the more they know
in,
about
in
it.
a group of friends. With male friends, I boasting about you. Yes, my girl this
And a
and
man
my
is
girl do
ready.
that, and then a man had to pipe down my
A man had to ready.
my glory for you as a dog. I used to jam that, you know.
Yeah, you know what men does do? Men look at it, Teddy.
boy.
Watch this day.
Yeah, ooh, that's it.
I
Yeah.
can't take it. Like, better just tell me.
And now
before-
say I done it here.
Yeah, we done. If
We
it
done.
after
We
that,
done. it. From the time he showed me them pictures, we done.
Yeah.
Pictures is crazy.
For a man to say,
Pictures is
who you talking about
receipts,
this?
you know.
Not so and so from. So,
Pictures
what's
is
this now?
receipts.
And it's like,
I talk too much.
wait.
Man, it's talking way too much.
Yes,
I
but you
confess
know
it
you
from the
could
start.
save that.
I
You could
confess it
save
from the
that. You
start.
could save that by telling me up front and say, well, hey, you know, I used to link with XYZ. That was 2 months ago or 2 years ago or whatever. I just telling you up
can't
front.
know what
But
it is be
slut shaming
wrong.
is a real thing.
I know what
a
it is
lot of
be
women,
wrong.
the
I not
more
slut shaming
open-
nobody. I rather know.
Yeah, I rather know.
Slut shaming
I
in
rather
that
know.
instance is crazy. If that is your boyfriend, that's somebody they're going to be around. That's a significant other. They're going to be around this person. You have to
Better
tell them.
tell me that
You
they
have to
don't tell me.
Yes,
To
but
me,
not
in
all the
that
time. We're not
instance, so
on-
waiting to get slut
Yeah,
shamed
but
is
we're not
crazy.
only talking about a situation where there's your significant other. If I like you and you like me and we rocking, yes, we rock. Sometimes yes, we rocking before a little
Yeah.
end up in that status. And what you're basically saying is, let me know one
Let me
time.
know, let me
if
know,
I
let me know.
now meet you, I like you, like me. Let me say we talk 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and before you know it, I know it's about 2 men. Let me keep it mild.
Yeah.
2 men.
Okay, there's be more, eh?
It has been more. It could be more, depending on type of girl. And San Fernando small.
Yeah.
Trinidad small.
Yeah.
The girl not even off key no type of way, but she really
It just happened like that.
It happened like that, and she met those guys on that totally separate circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
When I meet you, you was nowhere on the radar, and that was let me say 3 years ago. So that was say sometimes it is a little awkward. I don't even know where it's going with you. For me to now say, I just saying how them girl and them probably could feel. Like, to announce that information off the bat could be a little intimidating when I don't even know you like that. If you check in for me like that.
well, it's better
But
to
you gotta
know
take the
that
risk.
is it better to know I ain't checking fair than
Yeah.
men is
yeah.
always find out. This is not America where you can link with a man in DC and then you can link with a new man in New York
And some of
and
them
the
still
man
get
never
catch.
know each other.
Yeah.
Come on, this is Trinidad.
Well, yeah, I don't
It's
know.
going to
anything.
happen.
It's going to
It's going to
happen.
happen. It's a small place. It's going to happen.
But where's the conversation? The conversation is only people you jam, or is people you talk to, people you probably went on one
Alright,
date with.
you don't have to give me
'Cause
you
details.
don't have to give me your Pokédex. I don't need to know every
The what?
the Pokédex.
Nah, the Pokédex is very important.
What
Yeah.
Pokemon can't say?
Yeah, I don't need to know. I don't need to know. You know the Pokédex is how the picture. It's how the
Yeah.
name.
All the
and it's how the
information.
stats,
All the information.
all the
How long
information.
I was
Yeah,
talking.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
everything.
I don't need the
Yeah.
Pokédex.
No, but
So, and that would have
vocabulary
done
immediately.
But the Pokédex is the men's network. You understand? So if I know, I know how to talk to you. I see Kendall following you. I call in Kendall one time. Hey, pull out your Dex day.
I'm trying
Check
to get
the-
real calls.
yeah,
Once
check
they
this
see
name
me, he
here.
likes to just call me. Hey,
Yeah.
I don't
yeah,
even
yeah,
know what
yeah.
his Instagram is like.
You understand? And sometimes the Dex might have no information.
No
I'd be like,
information,
dog, I just
yeah.
following this thing and she's a good side. It's like she pictures I can't see. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
really and truly, you know, so better I just come out with it.
Better you come. All you're saying. Yeah, I don't need to know your whole details. But if you know that you was linking with somebody who in my immediate circle or close to my immediate circle, and it have chances that we would loop. Tell me, well, boy, you know, I used to link with Karen, XYZ. I used to link with Mark, that kind of thing. Now, let me know.
But you be still saying, you know, if there's a chance, but it have some girls who know you see men real often and still not say nothing.
Still not say nothing.
Yeah, but we're thinking, boy.
Savage,
What
boy.
was going through your mind at that time, boy? None of your
Listen.
friends saying, "Girl, tell him." So it's that
No,
nobody.
the
knew
girlfriend just tell them all the
Don't say
wrong things to
nothing,
do.
yeah,
all
yeah.
the
You
delusional
see why
things
she
to
need
do.
male friends? She male, but she would have said, "Miss Lady,
Let me
no,
be your friend."
you can't be you." She know, no. A fella would tell you, "Miss Lady,
Yeah.
don't let our man find out." So. And then your man just keep, the men will keep you level-headed. You know why I enjoy my male friends for? I just get all the real and raw in terms of how them thinking about girl and handling girl.
When you leave me in Tobago, I could
Come on.
write a book.
Come on.
I cash it
Like,
up
I
out
have a
of-
serious appreciation for being on the side of the fence right here and everything real, play, candid. You know, like this and that, because you need that type of
Nah,
information.
but sometimes our men just talk it, especially knowing that a female are wrong. It doesn't really be that, eh?
It depends on if it is, she is a susceptible young lady to slip and slidery. You don't
Exactly.
care how it come across.
Yeah.
As here, real crazy things. As here, real
From who?
suspect
Nah,
things
wait.
from
Nah,
all-
not
What?
from we.
Come on.
I never say anything suspect
The men
in
of
my
the cloth.
life.
I
I'm a
like
man
to
of
lie,
cloth.
I want to hear. I want to hear all the things. Don't talk about Mark Joseph. I like
Mark
to
is
hear.
But,
serious.
and what
So
is-
they're
but-
gonna
but
call
at least-
Mark and Triple and say me, so they always talk about woman.
Come
boy.
on.
But at least I
They
boy might
want to leave my
talk.
house.
Come on.
Or the girls and them going down in the flames with their lights on.
No, some of them will go down with it, boy.
Forever and
Anybody
ever,
who
ever,
like
ever.
But
Guy
I
will
feel
go
as
down in
though
the flames,
a woman
man
is
or
way
woman.
more. No, but I feel as though that set out because of the fact that men get plenty grace. A man can come and tell me. Imagine my surprise when a man telling me all kind of stories, right? It's story time. I like story time. So I listen to you so. And then he turns and boy, what about you? How much people you guys with? Watch me.
You're going down with it.
No, I'm not even offended by the question, but I'm appalled that you who went down the road. So what you mean this story? No. It's a dancing time. We could have a fete. We could have a fete. And then you turn around and ask me, watch me now. And hear me. So when I say XYZ, watch you. Now, me as a man, I can't really deal with a girl who
do that?
more than so. Watch me now. You're a psycho. So now I said, all of us
That's
are
why I don't cross 5. I can't cross 5.
Yeah, what I said? I telling
so
you.
picture you as a girl thinking, no. But it is never like that.
I
A
telling
man will
you.
hold what you say against you.
But I feel that it's work against men too. That's why I just tell you the pertinent. I tell you on a need to know basis.
So, Karen, only a handful of girl holding it against a man who jam plenty girl.
I don't cross 5. I don't cross
Only a
5.
handful of girls saying,
'cause that's
oh
what
my
I
God,
said.
you know, you was with so much people I don't like here. Blah, blah, blah. Men, let me realize that's a societal thing. It is set in stone where men could play the self
Yeah.
and a woman supposed to keep herself and sitting up. But I tell you, picture my surprise. I was prepared, you know, but it was so ironic because only time I laugh at that stories. I hear jump this, that action, but a man bird. You know, like, and be laughing as soon as this. Well, I have this ex. All of a sudden, I feel an intensity in the story time.
The rooms are taking small.
Watch that, I feel an intensity in the story time.
Like really, and then breathing.
Watch that. So
He just listening.
So, you and he just used to talk or I mean, but it was just no. And I mean, I have a question.
Point.
I tell you that I laugh. I'm big, you know. I added ad-lib say story and all. That what she do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
She's like real good.
Active listener.
So how long that happened? It was a one jam or two. They me in your story time. As soon as I say, no, me and he used to talk. What do you mean by talk? Like, just talk or I was linking?
You know, he doesn't
Nobody
listen to what
tell
time
me
it
tell
is.
me now. Nobody tell me I had 2 X, right? When exactly? We had 2 X.
So
and
then he started
immediately-
doing the maths.
No, I'm saying that
Timeline
I
checking.
genuinely believe that's why girls be forced to lie. Because it's just like a girl can listen and hear about 50 girls a man and it's cool, smooth sailing.
It's accepted as normal.
It is accepted. But as soon as she started saying, well, I didn't like Rick.
Rick Gill?
Rick.
Of all people?
Of all people,
That was
Rick.
before your last man. How long? So wait, he come here? Wait, Rick come here?
To do the maths, I find to do the maths real cruel, boy.
No, but it just have certain men who will same thing we're talking about with not setting the stage for you to be fluid and open because the average man holding them things against you.
I not vex with nobody for having sex. Everybody has sex. So I as a matter of fact, what I cannot take is the gays on them who don't have sex. You see them? I can't take them. You see the gays on them who only jam 2 man and the last man that jam was 3 months ago. I can't.
But these things are real,
I
Karen.
can't no.
Realize.
this
These
is
things are
real
real.
I
life.
can't take it no more.
No.
They real life.
Some people cut from a different cloth.
Listen.
Come
So
on.
everybody I talk to cut from a different cloth. Like it just had that right on my forehead. What to say when I ask
The
that question?
irony,
What?
and the whole podcast I was just saying, we come from a
That
different
we.
cloth.
Yeah.
But we really different.
And I know how rare that is. You understand?
You know
but
what
as soon as I
you
talk to
know-
a girl, when the 3 months, 6 months,
If you're here last month, where you gonna do that
I
information?
glad. I know you're active.
I'd rather you tell me the truth.
I
Tell
know
me the
you're
truth.
active.
Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth.
I
Tell me
know,
the truth.
I know if you talk for a month, something must pass. Because you let a month pass here.
You waiting so long, boy?
I just say it now, boy. I just put it into perspective.
no.
It's
You
not easy.
understand? No, I like it who
Now, my
having
friend who
sex.
just called me, and once he called me, him, the man in the bathroom, he not playing that. He wanted, you know, that kind of way because it's just like he feeling as though he not playing them games
Yeah.
of. And we talking normal, but he not playing them games of. Don't try to sell no dream about.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't talking to nobody, and you're single, and you just chilling. So you coming off the phone, and him now. You know, come on the bathroom, he turned
Yeah,
his I hear it,
yeah,
and he
yeah,
gone,
yeah.
you know. But it have nothing confirmed from my mouth. But it's just like some men not playing them games like Miss Lady. I know a man on the scene.
Yeah.
I know a man
That's
tracking
correct.
you.
If I meet you in a
And he's
party,
still
I
trying to
know.
pull?
Come on, the
on.
man
Then
want to
you're
go.
not serious.
Exactly.
You want to go.
Exactly. You see what I mean?
Not
You
serious.
see what I'm saying?
You're not serious.
You see
That's
what
not
she
serious,
said?
man.
The man still want to jam. You see that's what I'm saying?
What is not
That's
a
not
who not
serious.
serious?
But that's not serious, man.
Why?
I
If I'm
know.
next man on the scene, how that stop
I know that if I meet you-
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
If I meet you in a party, I don't know the likelihood is after the party you might be going by a man and
That's
all.
crazy.
I still wear your number though. But you understand what I'm saying? Notwithstanding that you're seeing somebody already. So I don't feel you is this
You
angel
can't
saying down in
focus yourself
heaven
on those
waiting
things.
on me
This
to
is
come
how I
and talk
feel.
to you.
Like we don't do myself that. Don't focus on I'm not
Yeah.
thinking to myself when I'm talking to a guy. Where you going and do? Who you entertaining? Who you talking to?
Nah, me going inshallah. If I know I like you and I watch jam, what I asking you if you have a man for? What I doing myself
Especially as
that
I'm
for?
at a few assault. You just salted on the wing for months on end.
Licks. You ain't getting nothing. You understand?
King, release me now.
And then for you to tell me you had sex in a year, oh God.
But I know to have girl like that. I just saying.
After I salted on the wing, you looking to tell me you had sex in a year?
At 2 months.
Yeah, even 3 or 4.
Right. So it's impossible for a girl.
But all the time? Some
if
girl
you
was a
don't-
3 different
if
man
you
for the
don't
year, and
have
then
a
tell you they didn't have
relationship.
sex for 8 months. So you had sex with the 3 men in the 4 months? Or you do how you do?
You never know.
Nah.
No, picture if you leave a dry spell, quote unquote, and then start dating, you could end up quick. But really, actually, for the mass majority at that time, you're not dealing with nobody. You know what I'm dealing with? Sometimes, okay, let me say. No, sometimes.
That real normal, so I'm not even going to put in my 2 cents.
Sometimes, let me say, women who have the little plug is some ex or a bird who have
a girl or some kind of...
right, and they can't hold that against nobody.
Yeah, no, I'm not. But I want you to be active when I meet you. Don't be, you understand? Don't come to slow me down and tell me about
No, you don't.
Nah, not taking that slow down because I know that just be lies too, boy. I know that just be lies.
But it don't always have to be lies.
Yeah, I
It
know what I'm
always
saying.
is.
If you're
It
jamming,
don't always have to be lies.
like if I talk to you
To me,
today,
it's a lie.
and you jam yesterday, I mean, you probably don't have to tell me you jam yesterday. But I mean, like,
Life
you know,
hard, rolling. It's stressful, and there's plenty going on, you know. I mean, and I really feel as though for some
Which
men,
is why...
for some women,
Which is
it's like
why
a,
Karen said
a
don't slow him
distraction.
down. Life is stressful. There's
It's
a
like a
lot going
distraction.
on.
Right, and then there's a lot of people where they don't even have time. They're not interacting, they're not liming, they're not talking, they're not chatting because they're just so preoccupied and they're stressed out. There's no bird on the scene. No much pretty girls have no bird on the scene.
Not a
'Cause
bird in sight.
The thinking.
not the pretty
thinking-
girls. The pretty girls and them have birds on the scene.
Real birds.
Carol,
Real birds.
real pretty girls very lonely because they're thinking that it's have an next month day, so they might want to embarrass themselves. So they ain't jumping on themselves to want to go out or lie or thing because here with a show about. She's a nice girl now, so it's a real girl. It's a real pretty girl. The phone dry. And I talk
don't
about
know
with the
girl
man
who-
Because
who
all
they
they don't
want.
make the assumption
Me
that
ain't
they
know no
have
girl
real
who
birds
phone
on the
Yes.
scene.
dry. Me ain't
All
know-
they don't make the
Yes.
assumption that pretty girls have real birds on the scene. So
Yes.
who really approaching?
Me?
You not approaching
You're
because
not
I
saying
approaching
approach-
because
I
you're
approach
assuming
it.
that are real birds
I-
on the scene. So you don't want to.
Yeah, but they're not
really-
like me. So I
Is it
approach
their
it.
mindset where some fellas will be like, me ain't even want to go around. I just know it's too much heat behind you, boy. Too much man.
If I like
Probably-
it, I come in.
Well, all right, but just say
I don't care about if
it'll be all the time.
No, if I like it, I come in.
Well, all right. You remember you've cut from dark cloth.
Correct. You understand? Because you might be talking to 10 men, but them 10 men, not me. So I come to talk to you. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I better than nobody. But I just know I different to the rest. What do you man say, Rebecca? I different to the rest.
Who said that? What do you man was saying?
No, that what man say in the video again. I different to the rest. Yeah, I come in and talk to you, but I just find by the whole angel thing, by oh God. Just give you a rest of that now.
But sometimes it's not no angel thing. Sometimes we tired.
that is just life. It's not no angel
It's just
thing.
life.
All right, so if a man letting no girl for the last 8 months or so, I was just so tired and I
If a man talking to me and he explaining how life has been beating him up and he was down and out of it, I can't put my head on a block. But I'm not going to say, hey, well, he's a liar. I sure he was blazing. I don't preoccupy myself with that. If you want to tell me that unprovoked, I have bigger problems. He's a pathological liar.
Karen, how much time you interact with a woman and she gave the impression that hey, she ain't linking with nobody. And then the market's bust that hey.
every
that
single
man on the
time.
scene. Every time.
Every single
Same
time. They're
here.
not coming and tell you, well,
Same
hey, I
here.
linking with this one, I linking with that
Why does end
one.
up in these situations? But I already live in a
I'm
dull
boring,
life.
I'm boring life.
I just start to
And you
shake
see, now
things
it's
up for
when
the
girl
plot.
do these kind of thing and we come and talk to she and she say, but
She find
shake
it
things up for the
unrealistic.
I not believe in that. But what I'm saying, I'm not fighting it down if that way you tell me, you know. But I just feel
Just
like
be
it's
straight up.
I just feel like it's just like a preamble when they're talking to men or like that's just the first thing to come out of your mouth. Or like I'm not doing nothing I dormant. Yeah, I just chilling 8 months now. Didn't have sex in 5 years. Only had sex with half of one person. And your body count 0.5. You understand? And girl is really erase men too, you know.
Yeah, that,
Like, I just want to know what is the criteria for being erased? Like, a girl look at her, like, you know, when they ask, well, how much so? And say, well, Kendall, Mark, Karen, but then Mark wasn't so good, so me accounting he. Yeah, 2. How you could do that? How you could erase a man because he wasn't so good? I know what I mean.
So let's keep all
so
the girl.
then I think it's I on 3 because I get erased a couple of times. I think it's 3 is my body count 3.
You get erased.
3. I
Not
get
if them
erased.
erase you had to erase
No,
them.
let me raise me. I felt it. I am 3.
Yeah, lost part of you when it happened.
lost,
that way.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't count.
Nah, some women
but
they deleted.
No, but listen, I
If the
realized
experience
girl,
was real horrible, Kara,
you deleted it.
some women will delete it.
No, but I like I say, you can never fight the game. You just had to play it. So I started to delete people too. I make my own criteria. I make, you understand? I do like you see. Yeah. Every day skin cells is die. You understand? We had sex 5 years ago. I is a whole new person now. I done shed that. I done exfoliate off that skin already. So you didn't have sex with the new me. You understand what I say? So I deleted you one time.
I agree.
You understand?
After 5 years,
that don't
you
count.
reboot.
Yeah, that don't count. You press the reset button and you out and go. Understand? I have a little bit of muscles now. But before I was real skinny, that the old me.
No, but let me
So-
read it. Imagine if you interact with somebody like let's say in their teen years, and he was in their 30s now. Why on earth you talking about people who was in their teenage years or early 20s? I find that so crazy. You didn't even know what I was doing.
You can't tell the Lord that on Judgment Day.
Well, that is between you and the Lord.
It really is between you and the Lord.
That is between you and the Lord.
All
And-
things have passed away. All things become.
And guess
Yes.
what? I can absolutely
Fair
tell
enough.
the Lord that.
But
I can absolutely
fair
tell
enough,
the Lord.
but tell me if the man in my vicinity, in my immediate circle or around my immediate circle, I want to know.
Because when they tell me,
I
I
don't care.
ask you, and I telling you, and they say, well, 10. I asking you if that is after deductions or before.
Between me and you,
that's
Zeno.
good. If you say body count is
After
10, I asking if that is
Before
10. That is 10 before tax.
When I was younger,
Fat
right?
inclusive.
When I was younger, it had times that I wait. I know, I don't know, and I wait.
I always wait.
I wait until the opportunity arises to break it there, and then I break it off.
I would like to imagine that a girl in that situation,
Because I gave the
she
opportunity
really
to tell me.
genuinely didn't know what to do.
The
When
best
you
thing to
bringing
do
in
is to
this
tell me.
anomaly, trainer thought from,
No, because you don't. If you really that situation, no. But I would like to assume that it just was so awkward that she did not say. Because once
you want to keep it a secret?
No, but when you volunteer the
if you wanted
information,
me to know, you'd have tell
when
me.
you volunteer the information, I have to have an explanation. Or I need to
The
put.
explanation is, hey,
I know you know the man.
you know XYZ. I used to link with him. I just telling you because I don't wait to find out no other way than here. I've been straight up. That is it. It's an
Yeah,
explanation.
but every experience that you had is one that you was proud of.
Nobody started talking.
Yeah, but there's no pressure for the men with that, you know.
How?
Because I feel as though hardly ever you'll find a man who talk about every single girl that they was interacting
That's
with.
not what we're saying.
No, what I'm saying is she's in the vicinity. So let me say, remember we say South small, Trinidad small. And you link with about 5 girls in the room. So, and you bringing on a new food, a new bird. You telling me you let that girl know that the 5 girls who come in the recording, who was just here for the little party and the little shindig, you let that girl know that you link with 5 girls, them 5 girls?
Listen, you don't know them.
Nah,
If you
let
know
me give you
them,
an example. If you really talking to a fella, and I know me and him linked before, me and he talk, and you find it is not something for him to tell you, that knowing that we interacting a lot,
If we interact
talking
a lot,
always
it makes
around
it
each other.
awkward not mentioning it because you will talk about certain things, right? But what I'm saying is, especially if I just feel as though men just cut down even more. So imagine every Monday morning you want to tell me about a bird you cut.
Every Monday morning. Good morning. Today, I'm going to tell you about Lucia.
Yeah, because it's the same thing like all they say. Sometimes, let's be real on this. Sometimes you don't even know. No much time I talk to Ken and be like, you know what I met last night? Bruce Willis. Like, how you like with Bruce? Girl, we just lime and he's good friends with so. And picture now, she know, see a little picture, and she know how to come and say, you know Bruce Willis? I used to lime with Bruce Willis. And it's just like, sometimes because of how I feel as if you're a socialite, you just end up around certain people. You're not really good friends with them, but you're just around people consistently. So you just have to volunteer information and be like,
I can agree to some extent because
I know for a fact I'm not telling a girl about every single bird. I mean, like, in the
That was
close
it, we
space,
talking on- we talking on a
them
need to
girls
know
are them
basis.
wrong.
We talking on a need to
Is
know
that
But
need
basis.
to know
they
basis?
specifically say friends, like if it was Mark, if it was Karen,
If it's your bedroom, you have to tell your
people
bedroom.
who they in close
If it's your
quarters
bedroom, you
with.
have to volunteer the information about your bedroom.
Thank
You
you.
have to volunteer
And
the
the thing
information
is,
about
like,
your
it's
bedroom.
like what Kendall say, you know, from the time I see both of them pumping, you understand? A man might, in a very close time frame, he's going to tell him, hey, that boy they pumping with, you know, Mark used to like done nothing or whatever. So better you just tell him.
The thing is, you wouldn't want to hear it from somebody else, but sometimes it's so far removed from your own brain.
Okay, delete the man.
You
Stop
delete the
deleting
man.
people.
Why? Sometimes
Stop.
that don't even matter. Like,
It was so long ago.
I
to
can't
it wouldn't
imagine
matter.
a young lady
The new
who-
person can be with somebody else.
No,
now,
it
and
is
might be
always matter
significant.
because when a man drop that on you know how he dropping that bomb, dog.
that's the problem. It's a sort of ego thing and a sort of
But that's how it
It's
is,
in
man.
competition.
But
yeah,
that's how
well,
it
you
is.
just have to deal with it,
That's how
yes. And
it is.
if
Everybody
she get the
just
axe, she get the axe. Yes, so be it.
5
But
men
a
in
real
the
man who
room.
not taking no axe.
5 man in a room, you don't know everybody pulling the tape. You understand? So you have to, it's an ego party.
All the way is Christmas season. I have a couple of questions.
Gotta
Just
go.
two. We can answer one quick.
Okay, hold.
Where you going? That's the problem with girl.
Hello? You calling me Anna in front of the camera? You calling me Anna in front of the camera? All right, I come in just now. I say you calling me Anna in front of the camera. All right.
We'll just do one quick.
I would like that to be left in here.
I don't worry that I ain't never scared.
All right, Bone Crusher. So, holiday expectations for the Christmas season, right? How we want to find out the pressures of buying the perfect gift for a significant other. We know some of you are single, but whenever that was the case, what are the
Get
pressures
my favorites.
in buying the perfect gift?
I like to go out of my way, so
No pressure.
have no pressure. If I know you, I personally
depends
know
on
you
what type
real
of-
well, I would buy whatever you like.
No, it depends. Like if I feel as though Christmas
And you have to buy something.
is
You have
real
no-
is a real low pressure situation because it don't necessarily have to be super personal. Especially if it's your first interaction. Because they are light. I find it very easy for a man to buy for a girl.
Very well.
But-
Easy.
To buy for a
Easier.
girl. Yeah. But for like a guy,
You have to know the
go-tos.
guy. You
Yeah,
have to
like
know the guy.
they are the go-tos. So it's cologne or a watch or a wallet or a...
So generic.
But just saying, there's a less pressure, I find, around Christmas. But for like your birthday, to me, it's a little more, well, at least in my brain, I try to make it a little more unique and special because it's your special day, na boy. I mean, if it is, I know around Christmas, I know it has something that you want. I mean, I'm not going to say, because it's Christmas, I'm not going to buy it. No. I'm just saying, like, I feel as though people don't really judge what you give them for Christmas because it's
Not
just
too
like...
much scrutiny.
Yeah, not too much scrutiny because we just giving gifts because that is what comes with the territory. But to say like your birthday, the pressure is
The
on.
pressure high on everybody.
The pressure
I
is
feel
on.
like she's
It's
saying that because
personalized.
for girls, but this is a big thing now, boy.
No, I just feel as though okay, right. We spoke about this before, but if I as a girl care about my man, remember sometimes we talk about that.
You
If
say
you
girl,
actually
girl
like the
don't
person
actually
that
like
you
her,
like.
yeah.
Correct.
because some
But if
girl
I
don't like,
actually
yeah, just
care about the
convenient.
man, it'd be like, okay, that birthday, I want to be as thoughtful as possible, or I want to buy something that I know for a fact. Because remember, girl have a secret competition, don't to outdo, the last situation, though. Remember, you have to be the girl who make this man feel as though you care. Because men don't get gifts and they never appreciate it.
That is really
so
happen?
you know as a girlfriend, yes, you know how to make it. Yeah, I'm one of those. I'm one of the girls who actually cares. Yeah, that has happened.
Because I know I got to tell you about the time we went out
'Cause remember,
for our birthday and I had to pay for it.
And correct.
I have to
so
talk
now
about
the
that.
pressure is on because I had to make sure that I pay for this birthday. I treated you well. It was great.
Well, I feel like I need to play that
Especially
again because I don't think that I don't think the game.
nobody don't buy me nothing.
I don't think the
I
game,
never get gifts.
No, as a
Girl
man,
don't buy man
it doesn't really matter. Remember, them
thing.
things
Nobody
already
don't
count
think
for
about
Hear what I
me.
saying, right? Hear what I
A
saying.
No,
girl
so-
go and say,
no, you have
good,
to one
I'm
up
glad
him.
you trained so. It's a two type of girl. Good, I'm glad you trained so. Or she know that's your secret mission here now. No, because every time
I want the secret mission.
No, yeah. She like, girl, nobody never really. That lie, I know. Nobody really have it. No, only when I was small, I used to get things, but nobody ever really checked for me. And I can't remember the last time I enjoyed a gift. What she know?
Fingers crossed.
Right?
Coach, tag me.
That old liar. Last year, you had a good time. You had a good time.
Because I make my time good.
Yeah, for
No,
myself.
I make my
that
time with
girl
myself.
tried. But let me say, you know, if you really check for your man and be like, I want to be the girl who let him know that I'm the girl who
that
treat
day.
man good. Yeah. That real teeth thing.
You go tell all your friends about me.
Correct. Memorable.
I'm still waiting for that to happen.
For Christmas, I just think about two things. Well, first, we can tell if the person likes surprises or not. 'Cause I don't like surprises.
You don't like
understand?
surprises?
No, I don't like surprises. And you
Like
see-
surprise
But a
parties
gift
or
is something that you would
surprise
never
gifts.
know about. So the
No,
gift would be
I
A
must-
surprise party or a
regardless.
surprise gift.
No, I don't mind the party, but the gift. But I tell
You want
me,
to know exactly where you're at?
ask me what I want.
Oh my God.
No, because
I
listen,
agree.
Listen, the thing about it is like, alright,
Because
who
you want
know
a
me know-
guaranteed.
Who know me know I like sneakers, I like perfume, I like this, and I might say, you know, I went in a store and smell this perfume, it smells real nice, and you might buy that, and I might buy it for myself,
Cool.
and then I go end up with the same thing twice, and it just happened to me now, boy.
I am
Yeah, but if you're not on a personal
observant
level.
person, so I, based on just interactions, would hear you talk about things, would hear you mention things. I would even hint around you. I would be right next to you scrolling through, and I was like, oh my God, look at.
No,
But I will show you I like
there's
something.
the interaction.
I
Because
would
if it is
show
you
you
and
I-
I vibing properly, I would know if you bought the
No, you
perfume
would
for
not.
yourself.
You would not.
If we rocking properly.
Because I might not even tell you I buy it. I might order it, and then when I get it, I might tell you about it.
Keyword, if we vibing properly.
Listen.
You win no. I experienced exactly.
would
that.
not know.
But you was vibing properly with the person.
No,
I mean,
because
a man
listen,
wouldn't mention
sometimes-
every purchase. So
Hey.
it could have something that could slip through the cracks.
We will
He could
go
just be
somewhere-
online buying some things.
And
You
I
will
buy
not
it.
know everything that they're buying.
I would just go somewhere and as a person, we living in the moment, of course. I would see something and be like, hey, this jersey bad boy. And then tomorrow I come back here without you while I was working or whatever, and I just pick it up. And I just,
But you wouldn't hold it against her though.
no,
if
I
she
would
come and buy
not.
it.
But to avoid that. Because we
You
could
can
avoid
return
it.
it and get something that you want to
At least
want.
you know I thought about
Exactly.
you in this regard.
Correct. You
This is
can't
what
hold
thought
that against me
come
because
from
sometimes
me.
it's so
But I
boring.
don't want you to tell me specifically that the people
I want
purpose
this.
I
But
give.
that
You
is
could
what is-
though.
what is-
It is fine, but I
Oh
just
no,
find
it's so much
somebody
easier
can tell
though.
you
But the
every
gratification
single
of-
It's so much easier.
Listen, the
if you tell me exactly
gratification-
what you want, oh my
Same.
God,
The
so easy.
gratification of me receiving our gifts come from me getting what it is I want from you. You understand?
Alright.
So I don't feel as
Then say
though
less.
it should
Say
be a
less.
surprise.
That's a
But-
prize.
So like
Say
that.
less.
What I
and-
want?
but-
I want this and I want that.
And that is
Okay,
it.
cool.
You understand what I'm saying? I would just tell a girl, I like this. If you could get that for me, and I would know out of the 4 or 5 things I looking to buy for myself, I
The
would
truth
not
is,
buy
I
that.
prefer that, you know.
say less.
What he's
I
saying.
find
there-
it should sell me what
I
want,
agree
yes.
because to me, I would honestly say I'm a hard person to shop for, but I'm also an easy person to shop for if you pay attention to me. And from my experience, very rare women
Just get
pay
it right.
attention to me.
You don't get it right.
Right? Now, what you just mentioned, I had to give certain individuals the props, right? So I have a friend, nothing, just a friend. Real, this is one of the friends on the list, right? Like, we have a mutual friend
that.
too. And that friend was trying to ask me in a smart way about these extra wallets, right? I don't know if I see it advertising on Instagram. Now, whoever know me know I don't like the foldable wallets.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I had a wallet similar to this that was tearing apart. But that person observed that. Because you know I have a million cards. That person observed that and they was trying to ask the mutual friend to find out if the
get one, if you
wallet
replace
would
it.
have been a good gift for me. And then I had to say, Gail, you know, I don't buy that for myself. Like this, I buy this for my Christmas. Right? And it's a simple thing. Simple.
But you would have appreciated it if she bought it.
I would have
And then
appreciated
it would
it,
have
yeah.
been like, okay, we
But
can
you
sort
had
it
to.
out. We can sort it out. Get
Yeah.
something else, get something different.
But yeah, I prefer you ask me. But you see, me now, what I just find is that I just pay attention to people around me too much and it not reciprocated like I mentioned. Because I can't be paying attention to you and I know, well, hey,
You would like XYZ.
I know you would like XYZ. I don't think it true. And you get XYZ and you was where you really thought about that. And then when it's me now, it's like, okay.
Not everybody
you really didn't put no
intentional.
thought into this boy.
Not everybody's super intentional in terms of like the listening. Like I feel as though I
It's
actively
not only
try
listening,
to
it's paying attention.
No,
It's
that-
small,
attention.
it's
No, that
small
what I mean,
things, you know,
like,
you don't need to be
listening,
expensive. It's a small. This,
paying attention.
this
This
was
is not
much
an
money.
easy thing. It's not an easy thing.
But just ask. Just ask me.
Well,
I
right,
was
and like two
saying,
sides of
ask
the
me,
coin.
ask
Some
me.
people it's just like observation is where you will learn or know how to buy for that.
Because for me,
or just ask.
it's a thought process. You know? I would ask you if there's something that you want. If you prefer a surprise, well, no problem. Because like if I wouldn't pay attention, I would know what you want too, you know. But I just
Everybody
might not know what you
different,
want
boy.
for Christmas.
Everybody cut from the same
But
cloth.
I'm sure I would have an idea of a good gift for you because if I'm paying
You could
attention
ask
to you, I
and
would
naturally,
know.
in the moment, somebody would quickly say anything. That is how that conversation is going a lot of
Well, if
times.
it's, I
Anything
not
is
saying
fine.
anything.
If you really have something beating
I've been
your chest,
saying-
oh gosh, I already down your phone, that gonna come out your mouth. If that's something really disturbing
know where you
your
want.
peace,
Yeah.
immediately
You will
going
say
to
it.
come out your mouth. But
Yeah.
oh, you know, I wanted a Stanley Cup. It will come out your mouth immediately. If it's
Because
really
you know
just-
you really want it, but really actually
If
most times you
walk
can't really
this, you
answer.
can't
But I can deal with
just
that though.
anything.
I can deal with that. You would still get a good gift that you would appreciate. But for me, better just ask.
Yeah, I think so. Ask me.
Okay, ladies, ask the man, okay?
No, not the man. Ask me.
But all they rather ask and give them exactly. Or they rather go and ask a friend, what you think Ribka will want?
No.
No,
Like,
I would
I
not
can
do that.
get
Direct-
Ribka a
going
gift that
direct
she would
to
like.
Ribka, I will know what Ribka
Yeah,
want.
I will
No,
get
I'm not
something that
That's
she
me.
want. Yeah.
Oh, the person you're working with. Yes,
Yeah.
you know
I
exactly
can
what they
observe.
want. Right.
Yes, I just observe you and I just know exactly what
Mix
Yeah, I
you
will
want.
give you.
Once.
I will give you something that you want. I sure will get a gift that you want,
Girl.
or that you would appreciate. Then
Same.
You're an excellent gift giver.
Excelente.
yeah. me
I
too.
like to be observant in general. So I know I pay attention to what you need, what you're running out of, what you're looking forward to, what you watch, what you spot on TV, what you talk about.
but that's real people.
I very
It's very difficult to shop for people who always, I don't say always shopping, but you're always quick to get what you want. So for example, like how he say, he saw it on Instagram. So he didn't stick or hesitate to order it for himself.
And
which
I
means,
just do that.
Which means you
Can I?
didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
So you didn't hear it, which means you're not
I
going to buy
didn't hear
that.
it.
So that means directly you have to listen out for something else because it will be something that maybe he's saying, you know, long as supposed to go and pick up something that he didn't have time to pick up, he didn't have time to get, or he waited for something to drop. Maybe you know you could get it when it drop.
Yeah.
It's going to happen in that way.
Yeah, but then
Somebody's
there's
a
also
big
like a lot of
fan
pressure.
Mbappe.
Yeah.
He had a PSG Mbappe t-shirt. Now you know
But not
Mbappe going
coming.
Real Madrid. So maybe he wants a Real Madrid Mbappe t-shirt. Now you're waiting for that to come.
You gotta be
Because he
real
will thinking
intentional.
about that.
Like
And
if
then
you're into
boom.
that, be intentional.
When they bring it, I already have it.
Oh God, we are.
Well, all
you
right, you
sell
gotta live with it. Correct. You gotta deal with
But
it.
I think about it.
Correct.
But we could avoid
Question
that.
number
If-
two.
if we
So
are-
that counts.
That is where thought that come because when you get nothing,
Mark,
you're
you
more
gotta
vexed.
sort now.
You get something and you can't make it a big deal.
You coming in?
No. We can
Question
wrap up.
two.
We can wrap up. Are you coming in? Yeah, we wrap up. Wait till
But
that.
then the next question.
Will you do the next question? Nah, we good there. We can wrap up and tell
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
Merry
yeah.
Christmas. Yeah, like wrap up.
Well, let me say it in Spanish. Feliz Navidad.
You going gesso? Wait, Jane. So we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a bright and prosperous New Year from Ladneck Media, Dai Good Talk, and everything Ladneck.
Feliz
Merry
Navidad.
Christmas.
Ask the man what
Felices
you want.
fiestas.
It's not
Happy
Feliz
Navidad.
Navidad?
Feliz Navidad and Felices fiestas is happy holidays. In case people don't
Happy
celebrate Christmas. You just tell them happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
If they ain't celebrating Christmas, they go celebrate the holidays.
This
Well,
is
Because
yeah,
this season,
they
they're still
do-
getting
they
to home
do
from
accept the
school, they're still
holidays.
getting holidays. In Spain, the Christmas is the 6th
They
of
do
January
accept the
because they
holidays.
celebrate Three Kings.
There are
They don't care
religions
about
that
Santa.
don't celebrate Christmas, but they're not going to work for Christmas Day, you know. They're spending it home.
You're getting the holiday regardless, it's the holidays.
correct. Merry Christmas, guys.